3, 2, 1. Yabba-dabba-da, yada-da-da-da-da. By the way, this is Dragon Quest music from Dragon Quest 2, and it's called Traveling with Friends. What a perfect song. What a perfect song to import into Dragon Quest Treasures. I am still... Well, first of all, I'm sad that I can't find the Dragon Quest Treasures soundtrack anywhere. This is from Theatrhythm Dragon Quest instead. But also, I'm really happy that Dragon Quest Treasures is such a cozy game. We started it last week, and we're night 2 today. We joined up with a pirate plundering crew. We made our own treasure hunting gang called the Adobados, and we're ready to find some heckin' treasure. What more of a premise do you need? I don't. Let's play. Please ignore the fact that I have like 1 million copies of River City Girls. You don't need to care about that. Let's play Dragon Quest. Just an aside, the official, you may have seen me playing River City Girls on Wednesday, and it may have looked really hard, or I may have looked like I was playing really badly. Yesterday, I picked up the official American release. Oh, it's so much better. It's so much better. I mean, the one I played isn't too bad. It just feels like it was balanced for 2 players. But I'll just tell you, it's like I got 4 times as much money and I took half as much damage. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited and played Dragon Quest on Wednesday instead. I don't know. Either way, I'll cut up, and next time I stream that, probably Monday, we'll be ready. For now, Dragon Quest Treasures. Dragon Quest Treasures. Now I loaded this game up earlier to make sure that my file was still there, and apparently the title screen gets said by a different monster every time. Didn't expect that. You can check your golden ratio to search each island. Right. So the gameplay loop of this game, you're just going around different islands, finding treasure, and you're heavily encouraged to go places that have like higher treasure ratios, whatever that means. Look, the only ratios I know are on twitter.com, and they're usually happening to me. I know we left off at this specific area last time, but I'm gonna... Oh, okay. My monsters are going ham. Let's actually go back to the map and decide where to go.
It's easier to find treasure when that number is higher.
Higher? This pig has such a smooth, dang voice. I did not expect it at all. Yeah. Is the game hard? Not really, no. This game is pretty easy. It's like... I can just turn off my brain and then let the combos and my monsters take care of everything. At the same time, I'm not completely sure if that's just the tutorial that I played up until now, because I'm already here. Let's do this one. The ratio is 50%. This is like, we just started the game proper at the end of the last stream, so it remains to be seen. I may even still be in tutorial mode, who knows? Well, here's my monster crew so far, by the way. I got Uzabella, the cutie slime. I got a Sham Hatchwitch named Piggy, and a Draki named Drang. I don't name the monsters myself. I don't think I can. But you know, they've come up with better names than I ever could. This shop's been closed for absolutely ages, grunt. When then I heard the trains were running again. I mean, I can hardly keep my doors shut if I have my customers to tend to. Speaking of which... Aurora needs to go to bed. Have a good night, Aurora. Thanks for coming on by. Yeah. All right, you got slingshots. Let me see if I remember how to play this game. You have a slingshot? I guess it's called a catapult. Here we go. And you can use different pellets to get different abilities, or not abilities, but effects. It really... I said it last time, but this game really reminds me of Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's like a semi-open area, and this is just like throwing Pokeballs or like throwing the bombs to calm the stuff that you're like... The what are they called? I forget what they're called in that game. I can only think of like Pokemon Scarlet Violet now. Titans? Something like that.
Are you sure you want to fight that?
Speaking of which, Drew, playing more Scarlet, I see you beat 2 Titans. Which ones? Either that means you're progressing through the game pretty fast, or you're just god-tier gamer and you're able to beat Titans before you're supposed to in the story. It's very interesting, the way you can take on whatever, but the levels are still tied to gyms, so for me at least, I wanted to speedrun all the gyms so I could just catch whatever level Pokemon and not care about them. But, you know. Enigmatic Shark, it isn't your favorite LEGO Star Wars speedrunner. How'd you know? Your monsters will sure let them know the treasure in the vicinity. Press L and B to access the treasure vision closed on the prize. Let's see. Right, can't do that in battle. And let's take care of these Lechonks over here. We need some more meat for our sandwiches. Ganymede, Manok, that's me. How you doing? Like that the controller has a hand. Look, I got steak after all. Look for some treasure. Uh-oh! That animation just kills me every time. I was told about this, but I was not prepared. I was not prepared for a first-person view of a sham hat witch. The nose and the hat are in the way. That's hilarious. Okay, I need to find treasure. It looks like it's somewhere near the train station by the ramp. And what I didn't realize before was that these are all the same treasure. They're just from different perspectives because you have 3 monsters that saw it. It's somewhere around here. I feel like it's close. Hello. Marble slime. I would look at middle slime, please. Liquid if possible. Ooh, the marble slime got scouted. I'm really just gonna have a team full of slimes, aren't I? Juby did the crab and the big bird. You did the big bird? Man, if I remember, that one's pretty late. But maybe you just have god tier Pokemon already. I don't know. It's interesting. It really is. For the sake of stream, I tried to go in an order that made sense when I played that game. But if I was playing it on my own, you know, I would have just completely foregone any sort of guide. Ouch. Super duper. Let's go. Even this Dracky is a better voice actor for Mario than Chris Pratt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's not even doing an Italian accent, but it somehow works better. Keep thinking this is Pokemon even though you're staring at the stream category. It is Pokemon, Ganymede. Don't you know? Clearly, when Square Enix made Dragon Quest Monsters back in the day, they were trying to copy regular Pokemon, and now they're doing the same thing again. They're trying to copy Pokemon Legends, clearly. Not that that's a bad thing, because they clearly do it well. Yeah, look at all these iconic monsters. Trying to 1,000 Years of Pain me. Don't do that. Apparently, the official SpongeBob social media accounts tweeted some kind of like, whoa, sleepy. SpongeBob anime redraw, where they reanimated a scene from SpongeBob, but with like a different anime style for every cut. It's the one where Squidward is trying to scare SpongeBob with the hash-slinging slasher story. It's like, and then he getcha. But he does the Kakashi 1,000 Years of Pain to SpongeBob, so, you know, Nickelodeon just officially tweeting out media that Squidward stuck fingers up somewhere the sun don't shine. This is the world we live in now. To be fair, I think it was like Nickelodeon Spain or something. It's-a me, Chris Pradio. Yep, that's the voice. Ooh, I remember. Is there a way to like Hold on, I'm trying to remember if I can... how to play this game. I know there's a way to sneak. Hold on, there's like a sneak button, okay. And then I can like... supercharge up the enemies, like this! Hop! Cha! Oh, I missed! I made him angry. You're not you when you're angry. Die. 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 Long range. I'll be a coward if I have to. Big bone. Wonderful. You love the one people did with Kirby? Yeah, those are like fan ones. People have made fan ones for like a long time. But somehow like, oh, there's no treasure. This one was officially made. I think Nickelodeon like made it.
Hey, it's close.
Oh, something's going on. Okay, it's not my work on call. I'm safe. Yeah.
It's close.
There's some treasure around here. I can feel it. No, I got out of range. Where is it? This is making me not want to bring a sham hat witch because this isn't the most useful. It looks like it's in a bush. A bush near a body of water. This one?
Oh, wait, treasure!
Gee, I bet you could tell why the title of my stream is Gooey. Oh, it's gotta be these ones. Yeah! Treasure, baby! Can't hear You're Not You When You're Hungry anymore without thinking of the Betty White Snickers commercial specifically.
Whoa,
That's the one.
cool.
Why did they ever stop that ad campaign? It's the most I've ever wanted to eat Snickers in my life.
This is useful stuff.
Your monsters will carry the treasure you find. Some can carry more than others. Uh-oh. They have inventories? That's worrying. The way I play RPGs. Oh, you! Do, do. Da-da-da-da. But yeah, okay. Speaking of Pokemon, there's some big news that dropped earlier today. And also, I don't know if there's any specific plot I need to be doing. There was like something about stones. No, like the parts of a dragon? The dragon quest! What? There's a dragon quest? Journey to Beast, get your treasure praised. I thought I did that already. Adventure quests? Maybe? Oh, wait, I'm super dumb. I remember now what happened. I specifically avoided turning in quests at the main station because I knew that story would just keep on happening. I think I still need to do that. Hold on, let me get back. Oh, I have to go all the way back now. Oops. Where's the map? What's the map button? I don't remember anymore. It's been a week since I played this game. I need to go here. Okay. Donkey Kong. Blade Mancer, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to me forgetting what I was supposed to be doing in the video game. Okay, Pokemon news. Big Pokemon news dropped today. That was like the biggest thing that Pokemon has done in the 25 plus years it's been on the air specifically for the anime. The rumors are true. Ash is retiring as the protagonist. He's, from here on out, after the end of the season that just ended, he's gonna get like 11 episodes to close out his story. And then they're going to introduce 2 new protagonists. And everything's gonna start with a new series that takes place with like the Paldea starters, but they're still traveling world like the current Pokemon Journey series. It's the end of an era. Man's tired. He's got to be 40 years old by now, but he's still only 11/10. The only passage of time we've ever got confirmed in the freaking anime was that short where Ash was like, Pikachu, do you know what day it is? Today's the day we met. It's been exactly a year. Except for, that's also his birthday. Ash, are you confirming that it's your birthday and that you are aged? Because you still haven't... He's only done it once. Never again. As long as he doesn't celebrate it, he doesn't have to age. That's what's happening. All aboard! Cha-cha! If he and Gary don't have one last battle, you're out. They kind of already did that, I think. Either during the Journeys anime or, like, after Alola. I remember it being a big deal that Gary came back to the anime and they actually had a battle. And, you know, Gary showed off actual character growth for once. For some reason. Somehow. But, yeah, I'll be down. Oh, what's going on? Treasure! And a raid! Sinwolf 2 TTV, welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Sinwolf 2 TV? Ravenous, were you part of this? Welcome on in. How's it going, everybody? How was the stream? What were you playing? Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. Oh, that's a nice little retro game. Well, it's got a modern re-release, but it's a nice game. Little platformer. I've still need to play that series, but I've always wanted to. Hope you had a nice time. We're playing a little Dragon Quest Treasures today, which is a game that I can totally just turn off my brain. And why is this one lance like worth my entire treasure vault? Excuse me, I only had like 300,000 gold. Okay. Sure. Wait.
Worth knowing.
Wow, okay. I guess, you know what? I guess weapons are more practical and therefore more valuable than a slime gem. Honest appraisal. When you find your treasure, you'll get it replaced. You get to keep the one that's in better condition. Oh. Pretty good. Wonderful. Yeah, if y'all don't know me, I'm a chicken. I play RPGs. I do the voices if the game doesn't have voice acting. Treasure hunting must be awfully hard work, but getting something appraised and finding out its value makes it all worthwhile, I'm sure. It's a bit of a nuisance having to traipse back into the station every time you want to have something appraised, though. So I'd suggest using a Chimera Wing when you're laden with treasure and want to dash back in a hurry. And speaking of Chimera Wings, I happen to have one for you. I happen to have comes in very handy. I was wondering why it felt kinda hard to come back to the train station. It's almost like I should have done this before going to the desert. Oh, Ravenous did nothing? Okay, I believe it. Yeah. Sinwolf's played some Dragon Quest and you love it. Which Dragon Quest have you played? Ever since last year, I've just been on a Dragon Quest kick. And, you know, I don't play them constantly, but I am trying to go through the entire series. I've played 1, 2, 4, 5, 11, and I'm waiting for the HD remake of 3 to play that one. But hey, Dragon Quest Treasures is a perfectly fine game to play if I've already played 11, right? Oh, before I forget, I went to the liberty of arranging some daily quests for you. Daily Quest Treasures. I thought it might benefit the gang. They're only minor challenges, but there's a new one every day. Naturally, there's a reward for each one of you to finish. Each one you finish. 11, 5, and 6, pretty good. Yeah. 11 is so long. 11 is so long. I basically spent the first half of this year playing it. And then I was just burnt out on Dragon Quest. And I haven't played another one since, even though I was supposed to be playing them all. If you continue to collect treasure, the gang will grow in no time flat. Get more treasure, that's what he's saying. That the quest growing the gang is your current objective? Sure, but I'll probably replace it with something immediately. Yeah. You agree on Dragon Quest 11, but it's fun. For sure. My original plan before they announced Dragon Quest Treasures, I was gonna start Dragon Quest 8 on the 3DS version. Because I do actually have a streaming 3DS. And I have, like, mods set up where I can play it with the orchestrated music and stuff. But, then this came out.
Huh?
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
What do you think?
Oh, it's Eric. Welcome back, sis. Hey, listen. Can we have a quick talk? The thing is, holding the fort here while you go off on your adventures, well, it's kind of boring. And the truth is, I can't handle it anymore. I need to have some thrills and spills on my own. So I decided, I'm gonna take some of the spare monsters and head out on an adventure or two. Oh, lots of games have this kind of mechanic. I remember Monster Hunter did, with the Palicos sending them out. I get it. You can send out your spare sibling to have them go on their own adventures. I had a feeling this was going to happen, so I've already taken the liberty of speaking to Mr. Mortimer. It seems he's fine with you going out on the odd expedition. Go and talk to him, and he'll give you all the details.
I guess.
Zora!
So, right. Dispatch monsters.
Wow.
You haven't done treasures? I mean, the game just came out, so that's fair. It just came out last week. I've only streamed it once myself. My stream schedule is a little packed at the moment, or was, because I have to rush to finish before the end of the year. What does this mean? What does this do? Let's dispatch the monsters.
Stuff.
Not just come back with materials, but with actual treasure. That's cool. Let's form a team. I got some spare monsters, right?
Who are you sending?
I just finished the main story of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but there's post game, of course. So I'm not gonna. I haven't talked about this yet, but I don't think I'm going to be streaming that for the rest of the year. But you know, that's only 1 week for me. That's not a huge announcement.
I5.
I5. Where'd they going?
Where do you want to go?
Where do you want to go? I'm sending them the cold shoulder because there's eggs, and that's the only reason. Yeah.
Sure. Good luck.
Let's see what we can find.
Yeah.
What is it?
Alright, let's continue some quests. Let's continue the main story quests. Oh no, I did by coming back. That's good. Growing the gang. Gather lots of treasure. Start off at gang rank 4. Okay, so from here now it's just telling me to play the game. Cool. I can do that. Oh, look at these daily quests. Daily quests. I've grown allergic to the words daily quests because of all of the gacha games and all the regular games that are now introducing gacha game mechanics. I'm like, can't I just play the game daily because I want to? Do I have to be incentivized? Because instead it just makes me feel bad if I don't do it. Let's go back to the dry desert. And the dry ruins. The dry.
Let's go find some treasure.
Are these the kids from Dragon Quest XI? They are! Shark, weren't you here when I started this game last week? That's like the whole premise of the game. It's Eric from Dragon Quest XI and his younger sister. Who, in herself, is kind of a spoiler, but you know. As long as I don't talk about her role in Dragon Quest XI, it's just like, yeah, he has a sister. That's, you know, something that he mentions early in the game. And this is them as a kid, as kids. If you have played Dragon Quest XI, like, you might know that when they were kids, they were found as orphans and, like, raised by Vikings. So this is them, like, one night escaping the Vikings and going on a little adventure in an alternate world that just happened to be here. What is that, Aurora Borealis? No, it's the wind tunnels. Got it. Weekly class, but dailies are a bit much. Everything's gotta be daily these days. Oh, there's treasure.
Hey, it's close.
Squidgy Q, what's up? Welcome.
There cannot be.
Oh,
Hey,
wait.
it's close.
Do the treasures respawn?
Hey, it's close.
Oh, I thought it's like... Because I remember when I was here last time, there were like treasure chests on the left.
Hey, it's close.
Oh, I am smart. Oh, now I know.
There cannot be. Ha! Found it.
Wind tunnels, in this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely at that cactus. Can I see it?
No. The wee gumdrops, yes. Is this on the same engine as Dragon Quest XI? We were talking about that a little bit. But long story short, it is not. But the engine that it's on surprises me that they're not putting this on any other console. It's on the Unreal Engine, just straight up. I thought they like developed this as on a special tailor-made Switch engine, and that's why it's only on the Switch. But no, it's just
Close.
on the Unreal Engine.
Hey, it's close.
Hey, it's close, but there's supposed to be a cactus. I don't see the round cactus. Oh, it's right here. Why did it go to like treasure view mode when I was closer to the treasure than before? That's weird. Surprised Unreal looks this good on Switch. Honestly, this is about as good as I think it should look.
It's gotta be worth a fortune.
I was saying, Square Enix has been really good about developing on Unreal lately. Like, they made Final Fantasy VII Remake on it. They're making a whole bunch of other games on it, too. Like, they're really going hard on not having to make their own engines anymore. For all I know, this might have been a project for a smaller team at Square to be like, hey, learn how to use Unreal, and here, make a Dragon Quest game or something. Just so that they can level up and go into the big leagues to develop Square's bigger games. Wake up, wake up! What I'm surprised is that this game runs as good as it does. Because there are other games that developed with Unreal on the Switch. Made by Nintendo themselves, by the way, Yoshi's Crafted World, that run worse. So, yeah. I think it's one part Nintendo not having experience with Unreal that much, and Square Enix already having some experience with it. Like, yeah, if games continue to come out on the Switch by third-party companies, and they can use the Unreal Engine, then yes, please, make it happen. Learn how to use it. And then when the Switch 2 happens, it's just a matter of scaling up the engine. Because it's built to do that. I make it sound easy, but it's... You know, I'm just summarizing here. Sakurai rolling in his grave. Well, you know, Sakurai just has good programmers under his belt. They can make their own engines and then also make them good. Yo! Oh, golems that are level 19. I am not ready for that. I'm only level 8. Yeah, I'm gonna go find some treasure somewhere else instead. I'm gonna move towards that, whatever that is. Word! Alright, so we were talking about the Pokemon anime, right? So yeah, we're getting old. Ash is retiring. People are already wondering, like, what does that mean for, like, other characters? Like, it really seems like they're getting ready to just eject Ash from existence. Not like what some people were thinking, to have him as, like, a side character. They're wrapping up everything. Like, if you've seen, there's a trailer out, and they're showing stuff like going back to Brock and Misty so they can have closure there. This may be a challenge, but I'm gonna see if I can fight this golem. Oh, I made it mad. Oh, go away, go away. Monumental, monumentum. Oh, I am dying. Hail. No, we got him. We got him. We got him on the rope. We just need to have him stop deleting me from existence. Isabella, no! That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad, was it? I can take him. Let's just not do that again for a while. I'm not sure if one of my monsters knows revive or if they just revive automatically. Oh, I'm dizzy. They also showed off, this is the thing that surprised me the most. They showed off Ash actually going back to that cliff where he released Butterfree to be with the other Butterfrees. And Butterfree came back. He actually, the Mad Lads, they did it. They actually had Ash come back to the Butterfree that he promised he would someday. They remembered. I can't believe it. I can't. He's going back to see his Butterfree. That just, oh.
I'm full of surprises.
That answers my question. Apparently one of my monsters does know revive. Probably the Draki.
I'm full of surprises.
I'm full of surprises. If that doesn't say to me that they really are just finishing Ash,
Worth knowing.
bric-a-brac stack. Can't use Fortune Finder to locate bric-a-brac. Your monsters will react. Okay. Down for more Misty and the Drying Pan. They're not going to be voiced by the original actors, though. They're not union. Or whatever. I still don't know what legal circumstances just don't let those actors return, because they still act. Eric Stewart reprises his role as Kaiba, even though different studios are handling Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. I don't know what stops them from using Eric Stewart for Brock, you know? Wonderful. Is that my bric-a-brac?
Woohoo!
Jelly-filled donuts. Treasure.
Where could that be? Hey, it's
How do we know it's not some random Butterfree? What's up, Stemmy? Well, because it's wearing the same scarf. The same scarf that identified him in the first place. So, you know, that's pretty strong evidence. Either that or he killed the Butterfree that... he killed the Butterfree that had the scarf and then took his identity. Something like that. Runs from a level 10 golem, fights a level 16. No, that's not what I did. I ran from a level 16 golem and fought a level 12 golem. That's a little more possible for my level, just saying. Look at that.
Hey, it's close.
Where? This just reminds me of Ace Attorney when you break out the Magatama and it's like dun 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 dun. Did I make that joke last time? I feel like I did. Anyway, this looks like it's on the edge of a cliff. And it's overlooking a dead tree and spine. Cool, I can go off of that, I guess. Maybe? Maybe? I gotta find that dead tree and that spine. Says me, of course says me, and what I say goes.
You got this.
I gotta get a better viewing point so I can see. See with my special eyes. See with my Manoka insomnia. You were close. I have no idea where that spine is. Is it that? Oh, you know what? It might be. Oh, I forgot there's fall damage in this game.
Hey, it's close.
That's okay. I'm not too damaged. I'm okay. I'm okay. Relatively. Gooey treasure.
Hey, it's close.
Ash turns 11, gives up his dream of being a Pokemon champion in order to get to school and get a desk job. That's one people's theories. That it solves two problems. One is like, Pikachu is still the mascot of the entire series, so they're not gonna just get rid of him. But how do they keep Pikachu in the anime? Like, either they replace it with a generic Pikachu or a different Pikachu, which just... oh, that feels kind of wrong. Or they have a reason for Ash to give his Pikachu to somebody else. And the only thing I can think of is they actually have Ash grow up.
Whoa, cool.
Maybe they bring back Misty to be like, oh yeah, after all these years, when they grow up, they get married, that they have kids, and the protagonist that they revealed, the new protagonist for Pokemon, they're Ash's kids. They could be Ash's kids, and then like Ash gives his Pikachu to his children so that they can go on adventures just like he did. And that will be the one thing that makes me feel the oldest out of anything that could happen. It's just a theory. It's my theory. One of my theories. A game theory. No. No. But that specifically will make me feel super old because Ash growing up is one of those things we thought would never happen. And we also thought Butterfree would never come back. And we also thought Ash would never win a championship. And then along comes the Alola League. So who knows? Simple Ash. Oh, there you go. Maybe it's not Ash giving his Pikachu to kids. Maybe Pikachu had a kid. Maybe Pikachu had a Pichu that grew up. There you go. That's also possible.
Hey, it's close.
You think they're gonna retire Pikachu?
Hey, it's
It makes sense to start eliminating their previous generations from the decks. Ha 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 ha. You know they'd never eliminate Pikachu. It's like saying, oh, you know what, Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse? He's old and tired. I'm sorry, the new company mascot is Iron Man. The new company mascot for Disney is just Iron Man. He's not even in the MCU anymore. Yeah. Da, da, da. But what the hell? They can't see it? Is it because it's underground? And only... Oh! Hey, I like this. Some treasures that only some monsters can see. Let's buy a tent. Mickey's still the mascot. When's the last time you see Mickey in a movie? I mean, does it have to be a movie? Because Mickey's had like a million cartoons still ongoing. They had that cartoon with that scene that everybody likes where Mickey's like, what happened?
Hey, it's
What happened?
close.
Oh, maybe it's on that? No, it's pointing this way. Kingdom Hearts cutscenes. Yeah, those are movies. It's by like a plant and then a wooden fence. I need to find the fence. Here's the fence, but where's the plant? Oh, there it is. I did it. Wonderful. Yellow Pikachu. What? No, Yellow Pikachu. You had kids? I didn't know. Congratulations.
What is this thing?
Welcome on in. Welcome to Dragon Quest. The game where I can just like run around and eventually I make progress. This is cool. After so many games where I wanted it to be the open world Breath of the Wild, I never got to have. Never knew it would be Dragon Quest. What does a golem sound like?
Desert is true to name. Barren, deserted, no good items in his not shop. But me not give up. First find stock, then find location for shop. And you are who? Traveler, maybe. Me, peddler, sell things to people. But me have no stock, no, nothing to sell, nothing for you to buy.
Okay. Maybe they bring Ash once a season for a cameo. Maybe. It's just one of the weirdest things to do. After literal decades of ignoring Ash's past, they're like, no, yeah, that all happened. So, you know, Ash did 20 years of adventuring in one somehow. It's alright, it's okay. Just think of it as, you know, if you played every Pokemon game back to back, you would only take like, you know, a couple of days. So, Ash, yeah, he did his whole Pokemon journey in a couple of days. He already had access to all the games. Yeah. Open.
What's inside?
Concentrated curry.
This is useful
Wonderful.
stuff.
New recipes will expand the menu at Chez Blanc Mage. I don't know where that is. And if I did know, then I forgot. Let's check the map. Let's go somewhere specific. Where do I want to go that's specific? Trying to train expert on the mainland. Go to Sweet Shade Glade Station. What about my quests? Gooey Gumdrops. Thank you. Thank you, Isabella. That really made my day. Gooey Gumdrops. I'd never considered. Thank you. Thank you. Adobo, the chicken Pokemon. When several of these Pokemon gather, they can be cooked in a stew and eaten for a delicious snack. One of the things that Paldea brought to us that I'm sure have existed in the story of Pokemon and the anime, but like just explicitly brought to us with no shame, was just confirmation that people eat Pokemon, and that's just normal. That's just what happens. Like, so many of the restaurants have just stuff with Pokemon parts in them, and it's not like, oh, this is a Slowpoke's tail, you can chop it off and they'll still be alive. Like, no, this is like made of diced tentacle or something. Oh boy. Da, 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 da. A lot of daily quests done. I guess I just gotta keep playing. That's just far-fetched without the leak. Yeah, I'm a regional variant. That's part of why Ash becoming a full champion or professor would work. More or less accomplish his main goal. Yeah, I mean that's what's happening now. He's champion, like an actual champion, not just of a league that's just starting up. Ooh, that's safe. Safe. Piggy, Piggy, where are you going? Ooh, rainy. Da, da, da. Oh, treasure? Treasure where? Where could that be?
Hey, it's close.
Ash about to walk in on his mom and Oak. It's okay.
Hey, it's close.
Ash is 35 years old. He knows by now.
Hey, it's close. Hey,
Has-
it's close.
I have not watched the anime since a very long time ago, but has the anime ever... Oh, yeah. Reese Palm, level 15. We can take them. Has the anime ever depicted Pokemon, like, having eggs and hatching? It has to have, right? That's like a basic feature of the games. Like, you know, not the process of making eggs, but like, just, hey, these two Pokemon had an egg. Wow, this is how Pokemon are born. Togepi. Well, that's just Togepi being an egg. And saying Togepi hatches from egg.
Full of surprises.
Trying! Get up! Please! You're gonna miss out on experience. Why miss? You can just miss like that? This is lame.
How do you like this?
Please! Get up, you're not the Prince of Cannock. You can do this. It did hatch. I wanna see Pokemon say, hey, here's an actual Pokemon breeder center. And then Brock, fulfilling his dream of being a Pokemon breeder, he just sets up shop. Like, I want him to own the place and then have a job. And then maybe Brock will actually settle down for once. That would be another... We thought it would never happen, and yet it's here. That would make me feel so old. Uh-oh. Oh, I've been spotted. Yo, it's playing the Dragon Quest XI music. I just noticed. I've heard it so many times that I've become desensitized to it, honestly. Ooh, level 20. Dum da 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 da. Will it be Joy or Jenny? Maybe. Oh, just reminded me. They might also wrap up Team Rocket's story, and it'll be weird if it doesn't feel. Pokemon will be weird without Team Rocket because that's just one of the constants. Unless they keep Pikachu, and then they'll still have reason to steal it.
Hey, it's close.
Hey, it's close.
Hey, it's close. Hey,
Ha! Found them. Team Rocket blasting off one final time. They're just gonna actually die. That's what's gonna happen to Team Rocket. They will actually be dead. It'll be so sad. Or they actually catch Pikachu, and that's how they get Pikachu out of the anime. They get captured, and then, you know, bad ending. Giovanni just gets a hold of them. The championship Pikachu that won the Pokemon Championship against Leon.
Whoa, cool.
That's true. Oh look, that's Jessica. I saw that. I saw that silhouette. That was Jessica right there. Like this. Did it throw Jessica? No, it threw Sonic. Like that. Like this. That's Yangus. No, that's Wario. No. There's one. Thank you. Afro Blaziken, welcome on in. This game is fun. If you're a fan of Dragon Quest, ooh, speaking of, well, not speaking of, I need to head back to the train station because I'm full up on treasure. Speaking of Dragon Quest, we're playing Dragon Quest Treasures right here, right now. If you're a fan of Dragon Quest, this has a lot of callbacks. The monsters are iconic. Look at they run. Look at that. Look at them go. Look at this Sham Hat Witch. I love them. Ooh, I want to see what's over there. There's like a settlement or something. Jail. And, you know, it's not a traditional Dragon Quest experience, but it's one of those games where you can just go. There's something to be found everywhere, whether there's treasure or monsters. I like it. Gotta be careful, though. There are some high-level monsters over here. Piggy trots for dear life. Enticed with my chicken model. Thank you, I made it myself. I didn't make this Dragon Quest Slime controller. I just bought it, you know, from the internet. Sandblast Mine. Ooh, isn't this... I think this is Dragon Quest IV's dungeon music? I love this song. Do, 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 ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 ba, do. I'm not gonna go do this right now. I don't have the free treasure space. This is good for later. Not dun dun dun. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's treasure right here. What am I gonna do with it? I can't dig it up. This is a problem. I'll have to come back later. Is this Dragon Quest meets SMT5? I wouldn't say that, honestly. SMT5 is more of a just regular RPG. I'm being shot at. Help! My monsters are dying, but that's okay. I'll just come back for them later. No, it's more like Dragon Quest meets Pokemon Legends is the comparison I've been making. Pokemon Legends Arceus Arceus. It's got that feeling, just big map with monsters roaming around for you to claim for your own. At least what I've played so far. We've only really just started the story proper. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm enjoying it. Enjoying it a lot. Wait a minute. Okay. I need to remember that I don't have the liberty of just jumping off cliffs in this game. There is fall damage. I need to use my little Dracky as a glider. Chibi's got some ice cream. Brain freeze! Anybody else also eat ice cream during cold times? I do. People might think it's weird, but my reasoning is your ice cream doesn't melt as fast if it's already cold. So that means you can just eat it at your leisure. And in fact, you know what? I had ice cream yesterday. It was from this place that specializes in like exotic flavors. I had ube malt crunch with some strawberry matcha milk. 2 scoops, very delicious. Definitely worth the money. Woolsey Bear, what's up? Brain freeze is real. It's worth it though. Worth it to me. Oh wait, these are called ham shamwich. Not sham hatwich. I almost said ham shat witch. That's a different kind of witch.
You can do it.
You can do it. Ride the wind, bullseye. Ooh, bric-a-brac. I need it. Wonderful. Still soft spoken. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the Dragon Quest. It's very cozy. Yeah, we're just talking about the new Pokemon anime changes they've been revealing. Egg Sonic flavors. And Storm, what is up? How you doing? I'm doing great. I'm a little bit tired. I was this close to potentially ending stream today, but because I knew this game was cozy, because I knew that everyone else would be tired too, probably. This was a good stream to have today. Very cozy. Ube, a great flavor. It's one of my favorites. Grew up with it after all. I shadowed Mr. Baker for years as his loyal sidekick, you know. I was delighted to learn that the company was getting back on its feet. It's an honor and delight to be working here once more. Okay. In a lot of kids' games, they kind of just present information to you without
Should we get that treasure of
just knowing it's for kids. And they don't need to know the backstory and the lore. It's really funny when you go between this and something like, I don't know, World of Warcraft or RuneScape. This game is like, yes, I am happy to be working at the train company. And in an MMORPG, you'd be like, ah, yes, my name is Garforius Fielderson. I've been working at this company for 20 years. I was wondering how I could feed my family without it running. Things are different now. Things are looking up for this land of Erdreerson. Speaking of which, I have a quest for you, young traveler.
I've never
Find
seen
25
one of
red
those
capes,
before.
or else you die. Dream Dew, a wondrous water that can only be scooped from a specific cave, and yet I have it from the ground.
Not bad at all.
Scout Ring. Allows the wearer to wrangle uncooperative monsters. Oh, it's a slime. And I love it.
I've seen one of
I don't know
those.
what it is, but I love it. Wow. Wonderful. Storm's brain's a bit melted, doing good. Finished your finals. Congratulations, dude. I'm right up there with you. Just finished my last day of work for the year. Heck and heck. Hope you did well. Research project for the 20th. Almost there. It's she! It's her! I don't know her yet! But we're gonna know her when I play Dragon Quest VIII. I swear, it's going to be the next RPG we play for sure. For sure. A statue of a wizard with a winning mentality and a serious sense of style. I'm gonna display the Jessica statue like front and center in the treasure room. Just you wait. I have 5 million gold. What the heck happened?
Mightily impressive.
Blade's back. Welcome back.
Excellent progress. Jolly good show.
Jolly good. Yes. Where's Youngest? We'll get him eventually. He's the true husbando of all Dragon Quest. Don't you know? Storm studied the entirety of U.S. history between 1945 and 2014. Did about 300 pages of reading. Oh, I was never good at history. I'm gonna have to ask you any questions of anything that has happened in between. Especially the parts from 1991 to 2014. I don't remember those parts too well. So, did you get yourself a decent haul? All that adventuring must have taken it out of you. Shall we gather around the campfire and take a little breather? Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. It'll help you if you just sing along. Bum. What game is this on? It's on Switch. Just Switch. It's not on PC or PlayStation or anything. I'm surprised it's not, but I hope it gets ported. Adobados have been growing bigger and bigger of late, hasn't it? Now you're so well established, it seems like a good time for us to tell you a little more about ourselves. Now you'll recall we told you that we're looking for the 7 stones, right? The truth is, the whole thing is actually a mission given to us by the gods. Multiple?
As it
Plural?
happens,
That's right. You might be surprised to learn that we're actually junior gods who hail from a distant world. I wonder if this game actually has implications for the canon of Dragon Quest. Not on PC? Yeah, I'm so sad. But you know, if you got a good PC, you might have ways of simulating a Switch. But more importantly, we're not allowed to return home until we find the 7 stones. Now you might remember that there was a stone tablet down the snarl that helped us point in the right direction. I've got a feeling there are more of them down there, so I think we should head into the snarl and have a look. The problem is there's a door in the way and we can't seem to get it open. Have you tried pulling instead of pushing?
So,
Luckily, I've thought of that. Now he's finished fixing up the station, the foreman's got time in his hands, so I've asked him to help us. If you can get the door open, you can take a look around the snarl. Finding more of those tablets is sure to speed up the search.
Hey,
Ah, there you all are! Miss Cecily, you know, one of the best dang characters in this game. Gurusoma, thank you for the raid. Can we get a shout out for Gurusoma? Hope you were doing good. What were you playing? Also, Lemonade Cafe, hope you're doing good. Bunny Raid Lemonade. Thank you. What were you playing? Can we get shout outs for both Gurusoma and Lemonade Cafe? Hope you had a good time. We're doing Dragon Quest treasures. And we're learning about the junior gods who are apparently shaped like dragonfly pigs and bat cats. Would you mind popping by my desk when you got a moment? There's something important I need to tell you. Much obliged. Pretty good. Simulating. Yes. Sounds like you've got lots to do. Well, let's call it a day and start fresh in the morning. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Windy, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Y'all seen Sonic Prime? I haven't yet, but I want to. I'll probably watch it like this weekend. I say, but I never watch anything ever. Ever. I'm bad at that. I should
find some different treasure now.
like actually get in on modern media, you know. I believe they released the entire first season of Sonic Prime. All I know is that apparently Rouge the Bat sleeps upside down like a bat, and like that's all I've ever needed to know from Sonic lore. Thank you very much. That is very important information. Jessica. Dragon Quest 8? Sure.
not bad at all.
Whoa, that is big. That is like actually fully sized. I thought that would be like a little statue. I didn't think it would be Jessica sized. All right. Well then, it's a good treasure to have. Do 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 do. Yeah, ba 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 ba. Chibi's probably gonna be working through New Year's. I hope it goes smoothly. Somebody's gotta do it, I suppose. Does that mean Sonic sleeps in a hole in the ground? Probably. I mean, he doesn't already? Like, not even because he's a hedgehog, but just because he's broke. It's just a little hole that he dug behind Tails' workshop. He could have slept inside the workshop, but no, he'd rather be in the hole. By a hedge, even. Have you spoken to my colleagues on the other islands? They would be ever so grateful for your assistance. Oh yeah, Miss Cecily. That's like 125% scale. I think Eric and Mia are just tiny. Like, if you've seen them compared to the Vikings, like, yes, the Vikings are huge, but they were so freaking huge. Weenie says you found out if Netflix judges if a show gets another season by how many views it gets in the first couple of days. Oh. Okay, I need to watch it soon. Sonic Prime! People are raving about it. Apparently it's pretty good. Oh, Mia, I've been meaning to have a word with you about something. You see, with Adobados growing in stature, I can't shake the notion that the current facilities are a little lacking. Not to worry though, a few additions here and there would make a world of difference. In fact, I took it upon myself to put together a list of options. The final decision is yours, of course. And just so you know, I'm here to help you get things up and running.
Where shall we begin?
I suggest choosing the entity you think you need the most.
I have something new to offer you.
We are... Okay, we're Animal Crossing now. I'm the mayor, I'm adding new facilities.
Some
Oh yeah, we can recruit people.
applications came
I want to recruit. Oh, I can only. Oh, you can only get one thing.
in. Have you decided?
Do I want Oileen? Come on, Oileen.
Let's see.
Hold on, actually, let me go check with the Mudman hand.
Hello there.
Maybe I can get some materials from the dispatch party I got.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, there's some materials that I could have needed. Sonic, canonically a hobo. Sounds right. Can't settle down when you're on the run. Alright, let's send this team somewhere else. Oh, we getting raids on raids on raids on raids today. You know, it'd be really cool if, like, sequential raids started a raid train, hype train just like subs and bits do. Because, oh my goodness, would we ever have one right now? Are you winning, son? I'm trying to be winning as best I can. You know I am. You know I am. Thank you for asking. Akira Dolce, Tony Society, Honey Bunchies of Oats, I'm assuming. Welcome on in.
Let's see what we can find.
We're doing the new Dragon Quest. It's really cozy. I recommend it if you want a game that just lets you chill and... Eggs! Lets you chill and eggs.
We found a bajillion.
I have something new.
Like, look at this armor. Look at this armor, lady. She's just doing stretchies. Look at that.
I have something new to offer.
Wonderful. It's super cozy. If you want a game that you just like, just want to turn your brain off, it's like Pokemon Legends Arceus, in my opinion, where I could have just, on any given day, just went in and caught Pokemon for no reason other than to just catch them.
We've had naps.
That's this. That's this. Ooh, should I
Have you
recruit
decided?
this armor? Yes, I should.
Let's be friends.
I am Knight of the Realm.
Nice. Wonderful. Ba 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 ba.
Excellent.
Great. I'm sorry, is that a pig named Chipotlata? Chipolata? Chipotle? And a pig named Hammy over here. Why is the fee for recruiting pigs the steak that I get from killing pigs?
Anything else?
It's a little odd.
Best of luck.
Yeah. We were just talking about Sonic Prime. It just came out, and everybody should watch it because if nobody watches it, then it's not gonna get more seasons. It's sad, but that's like, for some reason, the only metric that matters to shareholders now. Like, not just does it make a lot of money, does it make a lot of money immediately? So, what happened to having things available in like the tail end? What happened to having things grow slowly out of word of mouth? It just doesn't exist anymore. Everything has to please people immediately, and that makes me sad. But at least we have it for now, and Sonic Prime does look pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Name's Tony, gamer and artist. Wow, pretty good, pretty good. If you're coming in from the Akira Dolce raid, or the Lemonade Cafe raid, or the Gurisoma raid, let me shout you out, Akira. Yeah. Go check him out. Go check him out. VTuber Barista, who is pretty good at serving you the coffee content you deserve. If that's not your tagline, it absolutely should be. I'm sorry, there's a shopkeeper named Bricky Ricks. Why does that sound like... Why does that sound like a stage performer name? I don't know, like Bricky Ricks, Madame Blancmange, Axel the Master Mechanic. No, Bricky Ricks, dude. He's been spotted on the mainland. Oh, that's the golem we were talking about. Okay. Yeah, I could go back to the mainland and go talk to him. I know where he is.
Let's see.
Let's see. I love Eric, so you're super interested. Yeah, right now I'm playing as his sister Mia. From what I can tell, or maybe I haven't gotten far enough into the story, but like, from what I can tell, you can't choose what character to play as. It's just like they switch off according to the story every now and then. But either way, the siblings are here.
Pooped.
They're exploring for treasure and just having a nice little time. It reminds me of Dragon Quest Monsters, how their protagonists are younger versions of characters from other Dragon Quest. Look at all the monsters I caught. They're just hanging out. Oh yeah, bulletin board.
This is well worth knowing.
Are you making progress?
Complete the quest.
Very good.
I gotta turn these in. Is there a turn in all button? Oh, I get meat. Delicious.
Very good.
Thanks, Twig. Welcome on in. Aohel, how goes it? It's going good. Super cozy Dragon Quest time. I'm having a nice little night. Talking about my week so far, and just playing some Dragon Quest.
Very good.
I love the Dragon Quest series now, even though I've only been playing it for like 2 years. But it feels like a game
Very good.
that's always been influential to my childhood. I just never knew how until I played them. Because I always liked the Super Nintendo and PS1 era of RPGs back in the day, and of course Pokemon, and
Where could the dragon
all of
stones
those
be?
taking inspiration from Dragon Quest in some way, because Dragon Quest is the granddaddy of all JRPGs. You cannot deny that as you just cannot deny it. Where do y'all want to go? I want to go somewhere with a 50% ratio rate. So that means the Snouterhorn, the Swoop Swamp, or Lake Schwishmelt. These names. These names, dude. Priority goes to anybody who just rated. You just came on in. I feel like maybe you deserve to see. Although, like, I don't know if these names really give you any description of where we're going. Besides, like, oh yeah, it's a lake. Yeah, any checkouters? Wonderful. Oh yeah, Twitch recap, that just happened. Swoop Swamp? Oh yeah, we swooping and we swamping. While we schmoovin' and we groovin'. And maybe the muddy water, the boggy water gives you inspiration for a new coffee. Yes, this coffee tastes like mud. It's exotic. Like, you know, the first person to think of brewing the beans that a cat ate and pooped out. The freaking Kopi Luwak. Like, somebody would have to be the first to try that. I say, are you Mia, the one Mr. Houston's been talking about?
I'm Miss Kensington.
How you do? I'm Miss Kensington, the station master here at Swoop Swamp Station. As soon as dear old Houston informed me that the terminal was operational once again, I rushed right back here and resumed my post. Imagine my joy when I found that it wasn't just the terminal that was good as new, but my dearly beloved Swoop Swamp Station too. It's a remarkable feat, and I'm a little low to ask, but I don't suppose you do the same for the other stations in the area as well. There are 3 of them altogether, and if we could get them all working, I'm sure you will be rewarded. Let's do it. Oh. The station master at each station will tell you it needs to be done. Motorized. Okay. Sanguinite. Cool. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Thank Twig is a mod of 4 channels and modded 7 hours this year, which is news to you? You don't even know? Oh, I'm sure there's a list somewhere, right? Would you?
Are you paying attention?
The trainee season. Just like you did at the base, restore them. Pretty good. Again, so many missions, and there's treasure everywhere. This game just does not stop. Wow, there's treasure close. I'm afraid to go too far out here. You know, game, I don't think it's close. Just a feeling. Just a feeling. I don't think it's as close as you think, game. Not with that attitude. Apparently, Shark modded 7 channels for 500 hours and you're not a mod anywhere. Not that you know of. gamer girl coffee, like the cat one, except oh, oh, oh. Look, Akira, not my business. But hey, if you're making money off of it, eat the beans. Eat the beans. Yo, oh, it's these two. They weren't kidding, this sure is treasure. See that balloon? We made it, you know. It's so pretty I could stare at it all day long. And those lips look just like mine, don't you think? Don't go kissing them, though. Wasn't planning to. Doo-doo-doo. Chocolate-covered coffee beans. Not that kind of chocolate.
Oh, a customer. I knew that opening the shop was a good decision. I'm sure lots of gourmets will come and shop here now. Okay, enough slime wasting.
Gooey. Gooey. Can I buy any Chimera wings? Lethal leaf. Used for cooking. Interesting. Feel like you missed something, but you're all right with that. Akira Dolce talking about the coffee beans, and I was talking about the coffee beans that cats have eaten. It's a real thing, by the way. Some region of some country where they feed coffee beans to a cat, and then the cat poops them out, and then they brew coffee from those beans. So yeah, they're poopy beans. Level 7, not bad. Sounds like wombats with beans instead of cubes. Wombats are eating cubes? Cubes of what?
Off to the base it goes.
Chicken bouillon? You thought it was a different animal? I'm sure that people have tried it with different animals, but the one I'm familiar with is Kopi Luwak. They talk about it in Persona 5, and they make a joke like, I wonder if we get the same effect by feeding the beans to Morgana. They rinse the beans, but very true. I don't know how much they can rinse them without, you know, sacrificing the flavor. Thinking about those beans. I see what's happening. I see what's happening here. Every area seems to have overworld music from a different Dragon Quest. This area is the one from Dragon Quest 8. I know because it's the one you can get as DLC for Dragon Quest 11. Thinking about those beans.
It's pretty far away.
Oh, I forgot. The compass is when you're far. Thinking about the beans. The last area I was in was Dragon Quest 11, and the first area was Dragon Quest 2. Hey, it's close.
Found it.
Da-da-da-da-da. All right, it's by a tree, and that's really all I get, huh? All right, I would assume it's right here.
Wonderful. You were close.
Wombats poop cubes. Oh, like regularly. As like you're talking about the shape. I thought you like feed them cubes. Like what? You feed a wombat a Rubik's cube and it comes out solved? Now that's something noteworthy. Yeah, it's solved. All the sides of the cube are brown. Da 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 da.
Woohoo!
Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Alright, so we were talking about the Pokemon anime making its changes. Whatever happens there, I'm ready for a new era. I mean, I haven't watched the Pokemon anime in how long? So, you know, doesn't make too much of a difference to me. It's about time. do. Oh, those are big boys. Level 26. Those are the ones that Sprint recruited. I would not be surprised that he's already level 26 this early in the game. Okay. Let me if y'all are just coming on in, let me tell y'all about what my day was like yesterday, because I did not stream. Yesterday was my office's Christmas party, and I mentioned that I'm a little tuckered out because of it. There was a lot of stuff going on. There were prizes, there were games. Every year for the holiday Christmas party, before now, we'd have like a little gift exchange where... Oh, that's my monster. You bring a little gift, and then you get to bring a little... You get to choose a prize from a table. It could be somebody else's gift, or it might be a prize that the company added as a little like, haha, you won. Sandwich.
They seem keen on doing the game.
This year, there was no exchange because, you know, not a lot of people compared to previous years guaranteed to come on in. But what we did do was we had games and prizes. There was a bake-off competition. Some people brought some delicious stuff. Somebody made like peanut butter truffles that I swear were literally just pure peanut butter mixed with sugar and covered in chocolate, and they were a guilty pleasure. I could not eat more than one, but if I was judging the competition, I would definitely give it a 10, just because that's what I'm into. Sounds delicious. It is. People made some cookies and people made some brownies, of course. I need to be using more of my pellets. I get so many, and it feels like I never want to use them because they're limited. Take care about those beans. Alright, minor light damage. Let's see how good that is. That's my monster. Ooh, 30!
Let's speak to that
Not
person
bad.
later.
Happy as a pig in mud.
Hey, it's close.
That away. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna pinch this pig. Oh, I'm gonna pinch this pig. You just watch. I'm gonna pinch the pig. Right here. Right here. Hop! Hop! Pinch it, baby.
Keepers.
A supreme mistake. I pinched your steak. Hope you weren't using it. Wonderful.
Off to the basic base.
Baking is fun because you get snacks. You made brownies with Reese's Pieces and mini Reese's Cups. Honestly, I should get into it, because at the end of the day, all you gotta do is mix everything together and just put it in the oven. Easy. It's like you just gotta wait for it to happen and then you're done. Oh. Yabba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Are you sleeping? You sleeping? That's rude. I'll pinch you in the knees.
Finders keepers.
Oh, I don't think that was his knees. Baking is a lot more precise than cooking. It's like science. You're telling me it's like chemistry or something's happening? And it involves yeast? No wonder that's Drew's job. Yes, or queen. Got a little taken out of the game when the victory jingle mutes everything. I think it only happens when you level up? They definitely wanted to make sure it stands out, because it is iconic. I think that's a case of like, Dragon Quest games have always done it, but you know, in the past they haven't been real time. Ring! Da 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 da. So I didn't bake anything, so I didn't get any of the prizes from that. What I did do at the company party was they had little games. Two main games. There's one game where you have to put on oven mitts and open a present, but like you only have a limited amount of time because you have to pass it around the table, and the next person is rolling dice to decide like, hey, if I roll a certain number, then I get to steal your present, and then I get the oven mitts and try to open it. So I was paranoid it wouldn't even get to me because I was at the end of the table. So I had a plan. I had time to formulate a plan and figure out like, all right, how am I gonna make this so that as soon as it comes to me, nobody gets a chance after that. Like, I'm gonna open it right there and then. And it's supposed to be hard because you're using these like cheap dollar store oven mitts that like don't have any grip whatsoever. And the present is wrapped like 5 times over with wrapping paper, like 5 layers, and duct tape inside too. My plan was, like, the rules were you have to use your hands, and that's it. You just have to use your hands to open the present, and once you're inside, you win. So I'm like, okay, you know what I can do with my hands? Don't quote me on that. You know what I can do with my hands in the oven mitts? I can punch a hole into the present, like form my hand into like a little like drill, and like just pierce a hole right into the present so that I can like rip it open afterwards. Like, that's not against the rules, right? It's using my hands. I'm wearing the mitts. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work. Like, I was able to make a giant dent in it, but then the next person rolled the dice and got it before I could actually start tearing it apart. And then, like, 3 people later, then they got it open and everything. So, what I did ended up helping everybody else open the present. But it's a valid strategy, right? Like, I'm not the only one who would have thought of that. Of course, after that, for the next round they did of it, the HR person that organized the event, organized the game, like, okay, new rule, you can't smash the presents. Okay, you know, if you didn't want that to happen, you should have made it a rule in the first place. I'm just saying. There's an old saying at my company whenever we have like a party or like a team building day or something. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. And I've lived by those rules. I've lived by those rules whenever we have one of those days. Alright, how do I cheat? But I'm not cheating, it's in the rules. So, you know, I made new rules. That's my accomplishment. This slime is wearing a hat. It's adorable. I want it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I want this slime. Don't kill it. Don't kill it yet. Don't kill it yet. Don't kill it yet. Hold on. I want this slime. Buddy bullet. Slime spank. There you go. You're my buddy now, right? I don't think I recruited it. Oh well.
I'm full of surprises.
I tried. I just wanted a slime with a little hat. Is that so much to ask for? The monsters are dying. Hope it wasn't fragile. That's what people were saying. I'm like, I just want to win. Like, it was the first round of it, so I couldn't have known what's inside. But it ended up just being a piece of paper with an Amazon gift card on it. So, yeah, it would have been totally fine to smash it. But that's what that's what I was assuming. Like, they wouldn't put anything actually breakable in there. Because I thought they would have accounted for people trying to smash it. Apparently not. Well then. If you aren't making use of exploits, are you really playing Super Smash Bros. Melee? That's not what you said, but that's what I read in my mind. Alright, let's find some treasure. That way. Barely any trace of treasure. You know what? There was treasure near the station. I should go find that. You got a golem with a hat. You think monsters are like shiny Pokemon? Probably not that rare. But yeah, they got some cool hats. functionally what you said. There you go. Speaking of Dragon Quest, there's a game on 3DS for 5 called Dragon Quest Wars? Dragon Quest Wars? I don't know what Dragon Quest Wars is. Never heard of it. There's Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. There's Dragon Quest Heroes. Oh, look at that tree, though. Pretty cool. See, look at that. That's how you pop in. Game Freak, take notes. Game Freak, take notes. It's just a gradual little, like, the tree starts to appear. The shadows don't bug out every half second. Just saying. Looking at the description in the eShop. What's the full title of the game? Because I've never heard of it. I thought I would have. I thought I knew every Dragon Quest spin-off. Especially the ones that are available in the US. Don't soggy me. How do I heal my monsters?
I'm full of surprises.
I only have a button to heal myself.
Thinking about those beans.
I'm feeling good.
I don't know, maybe they heal over time.
Hey, it's close.
Hi, it's close.
Hey,
What is that? That's a big slime with a hat. Ooh, treasure. That's something that takes me out of it. When you dig for the treasure and it just totally silences everything. With that ba-da-da-da.
looks valuable.
Noise. Are you a chef? Your hat looks like a t-shirt. I'm in battle. I'm not in battle. Screw the battle. Oh, what? I got turned around. I looked at chat for 1 second. Where? Here. Look at this friend. Mais oui. When I'm surrounded by nature such as this, I'm sure to find some wonderful ingredients for my cooking. Hello. What have we here? I beg your pardon. I did not see you. What is a petit filet like you do it? Filet? Filet? Like you doing in such a dangerous role play anyway? I would run home right away if I were you. Unless you come all the way out here to see moi, how can I be of service? Over the canteen.
I see.
A canteen, you say? Then you are in luck, chérie, for I am Madame Blancmange, chef extraordinaire. And you must be a member of the gang that has taken over the old Trans-Draconic Railway building, no?
So many memories.
I have so many fond memories of that place. I feel so nostalgic. I would love the chance to cook there once more. But a great chef cannot cook alone. I need a team to help me, or the food will never leave the kitchen on time. Now let me think. What monstre could I use? I have it. An which would make for a magnifique first member. You should be able to find one right here on the Wingswept Moors. They usually hang around this area. You don't have to add to your party as long as you don't mind. Okay. So I need specifically one of the ham sandwiches from this area. I can probably recruit one of those already. Probably. Thinking about the beans. Dragon Quest Wars, a turn-based strategy collab between Intelligent Systems and Squeenix. Oh, it's a DSiWare game. Oh, these are strong monsters. Okay, no wonder I don't know about it. I only know the physical games. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about it. I don't know what I can say. Never heard of it. I'm surprised. DSiWare. So many titles on that service and so little people have ever heard of it. That's where Shantae Risky's Revenge first released, you know? You know? The other game at the Christmas party, well, holiday party, was literally just the dreidel game. I don't know if anybody's ever played it in the chat. But, you know, you just spin the top, and you, depending on what face it lands on, you get the coins, and just basically literally just luck.
It's pretty
Ooh,
far
there's
away.
something over there. So I didn't play that because there's not really a way to cheat at dreidel. Unless, I don't know, you somehow load the top or replace it with a Beyblade and just attack all your enemies. Why hasn't anybody made a dreidel Beyblade, huh? Dreidel, 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 it is a blade of bay, and with this weight ring and attack ring, all the other blades it will slay. Da-la-da-da-da-da. Any treasure?
Hey, it's
Any
close.
treasure in the chat?
Hey, it's close.
Trick question. It's all of you guys. It's all of y'all listening right now. You are the treasure. Dreyblade. Beep boop. Wonderful.
Whoa, cool.
Sweet. I need to make sure I'm not doing this wrong.
Mightily impressive.
Like, the gang rank is just get treasure, right? It looks like it. Yeah, I'm already at rank 3. Alright, then I'm doing this right. Either way, I'm having fun. Ooh, I'm gonna use a buddy bullet. I don't know why, but every time I see Y, I always think it's the top button. Regardless of whether I've been recently playing Xbox games or not. Okie dokie. You bought Parascientific Escape? It's a visual novel series. There's crimes and use psychic powers. Oh yeah, I would have totally bought that on DSi back in the day. So many games, just never heard of them, never got the advertising. It's a shame. Then again, who actually bought the DSi? Did you know the Star Fox 64 commercial was like 5 minutes long? I don't doubt it. Commercials used to be so long back in the day. And I'm sure if I had a video of it, I'd recognize it, because so many commercials just invade your brain from running so many times on daytime television. They're just laying dormant. Like, you can't bring them out on command until, like, you start seeing the beginning of it, or you're like, I remember that! Like, the way that I always sing about Yo-Yo Ball. And sock and boppers, more fun than a pillow fight. Skip it, skip it. And Moon Shoes. I forget the tune for Moon Shoes, but like I said, I'd remember it if you played it right now. Zelda Link to the Past commercial was a minute-long music video. Okay, are you talking about American commercials, or are you talking about Japanese commercials? I remember the Japanese Link to the Past commercial. Deru deru, seru da densets, deru 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 swing deru. The game Twig you're talking about are on the 3DS eShop. Yeah, when DSi kind of stopped being the main console, or rather, when the 3DS first came out, they made sure it was backwards compatible with all the DSiWare stuff. So it's on the 3DS eShop, but if it's DSiWare, it was originally on the DSi shop. And even though the shop is closed on the DSi, you can still get all the DSiWare on 3DS eShop.
I'm pooped.
Some games are removed though because people found out you could exploit them and hack the 3DS. And instead of fixing them, Nintendo's just like, alright, we're not selling this game anymore. I'm like, okay. There's some good games, though. I think one of them was Luminous. Do 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 do. Get some pebbles. Can't believe I have to buy rocks. This is highway robbery. Yes, that was the Japanese one. That's what I said. I'm just saying, like, if the US one was also a music video, then it's pretty cool that the interest between the two countries' marketing schemes was pretty similar then. You remember hearing about a shovelware game that was instrumental in hacking the 3DS? You're probably thinking about the very first one, Cubic Ninja. Cubic Ninja, it had a feature where you could scan QR codes. So I don't know what you do in the game. It's just, it has a QR code scanner, and anytime there's user input in a game, that's when you get the buffer overflows. Like naming your horse something other than Epona using a save file editor. Twilight Princess is why you hacked. That's how you hacked the Wii back in the day. That makes me sad because I remember seeing copies of Cubic Ninja for $5 in the bargain bin back in the day. And then once they found out it hacked consoles, it just skyrocketed to $50, $100, $250. The sad part is they're still that expensive.
What do we have?
And you don't even need to use that game to hack the 3DS anymore. You can just connect to the internet. And there's a certain browser page that hacks the 3DS. Oh, it's a warp pad! Why does it look like a towel?
I've never seen one of those before.
Teleportal mat. A mat that depicts a portal which provides instantaneous transportation. And a chandelier! No, it's a chandelier.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Why is it worth so much? It's shabby. Why is it worth so much? It's from a cursed castle. It's also cursed? Scissors. Wait, is this one of like...
First time I've seen one of those.
Is this like one of those weapons you can get for claw characters? Arm-mounted scissors, best used on the battlefield, not at the barber's. Hey, you haven't met my barber.
I've never seen one of those before.
You're talking about the Star Fox commercial, Blade. Actually, 10 minutes. Okay, then that's not the commercial. That was a videotape that Nintendo sent out. I know because I got it as a kid. I think that was the game, that was the video that made me get Star Fox back in the day. It was this whole thing like...
Treasure forecast has changed.
Supposedly, agents from Sony and Sega infiltrated Nintendo HQ because some dude, I don't even know who it was supposed to be, but some dude who knew all about Nintendo was going to their headquarters and they kidnapped him. Like, you tell us everything you know about Star Fox 64 or Mario gets it. And then they have this little Mario doll in a vice and they torture him. They close the vice on Mario's head. They're like, no, anything but that. Not Mario. I'll talk. Dun 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 dun. And then it's just this multiple minute ad pitch on Star Fox 64. And that's what that is. It's literally just the ad for Star Fox 64 talking about the Rumble Pack and the multiplayer and the 3D graphics.
I have something new.
What blew my mind about that ad was, one, that it got sent to my house. I probably still have the videotape somewhere. And two, the fact that it depicted employees from other companies as like evil torturers. So can you do that? Can you actually like, I don't know if it's slander is the right word, but like just depict your opponents, your competitors as literal evil caricature people? That was when Sega was a contender. Dun 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 dun. Let's see if I can get one of those ham witches. Please, Gura ham?
Applications came in.
A monster has heard about the gang's exploits. Yeah, Snorker! That's the one I need. Wampa. Oh, but I don't have their fee. What do I need?
You don't quite have enough.
Waveweed, wingtip nectar. Oh, I can buy the nectar. I know that. Waveweed. How do I get
Anything
waveweed?
else? How are you getting on? Let's see.
These are kind of hard. I need to like know exactly what I want when I go out on an
Leave it to
expedition.
me. Ah, and your team's back.
Da, 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 da. Other than the shirts, they don't claim to represent the companies. I mean, that's a little on the nose, like they're wearing the shirts. Like that's clearly meant for you to think. And like that's the point. That's the whole point of the ad. They're kidnapping the dude from Nintendo so that Sega and Sony can figure out how to make good games as good as Nintendo.
We're back.
Your favorite recruits. I was wondering how many I could have. Okay.
What can it be?
What can it be? Dispatch team return from their mission. Hurry over to the Hinter quarters before the Merrymen leave. Defeat them and take their treasure. Oh.
Where do you
Interesting.
want to go?
The Hinter quarters. But I want to go back to Swoop Swamp and get the chef. Where's that other material I needed? It was... What did it look like? Can I even get them from here? I don't think I can. Uh-oh. Or was it the rice blossom? I need to go check again.
What is it?
Let's go favorite some of those. Let's go favorite at least one of the ham hat witches.
Hey, how can I help?
How can I help? Ooze
Here are the
Marie.
candidates.
This is a strong slime. I might favorite them. Is it the top, you think?
You don't quite have enough.
Oh, there's a keep button. Do I want Saveloy or Snorker? I want Saveloy. I don't know why, I just do. Blood. Judith Oozemary. Wampa. Rocky. Judy Drench. I can take Oileen, I guess. Or Judy Drench. Let's get the water
Have you
hand.
decided? Welcome to the gang.
15 out of 16. Oh, you're answering the question of how many I can have. Got it. Oh, they have different fees. I'll just keep both.
Anything else?
Well, for now. Wait, I need to check the fee.
Personnel.
That's what I came here to do.
We've had an applicant.
Do. Yeah, I saw it in the top left. Now it's 14 because I recruited one.
You don't
What is that? The
quite have enough.
wispweed? Waveweed? Yeah, both of these need waveweed.
Let's see.
Let me see where I can get that. Somewhere's gotta say, right? Also gotta dispatch my monsters while I'm here. I wonder how many teams I can
Fancy sending
dispatch.
a team out?
Can I make a new dispatch team? Oh, but then this one's headed by Eric. I guess at some point in the game, I'm gonna get another person that can head a team, I guess.
Where do you want to go?
Where have I not sent somebody yet? Could send you to the Hinter quarters. No, that's why I sent them last time. Let's
Where do you
go
want to
with
go?
this one for some steak.
Are you sure? Good luck.
Let's see what we
Some of
can
these
find.
names, though. Yeah.
What is
All right.
it?
Speaking of holidays, next week is gonna be my last week of streaming for the year before the holidays. So I gotta do at least one holiday humbug stream. It's a tradition I started last year. Last year.
Where could the Dragonstones be?
And this time, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of N64 era, PS1 era, Saturn era games. Treasure forecast. How do I know what like regular materials I can get from a place? I just need those wind weeds or whatever. I really don't know if there's a way to tell.
Eyes on the prize.
Ball value increased. We got please, 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 level 4. Not yet. Not yet, but soon.
Where could the Dragonstones be?
So far, I've got a couple of games. I mentioned them before, but I've added some since then. I guess I'll go to the Hinterquarters just so I can see what this Merry Men thing's all about. So far, we've got The Grinch on PS1. We played The Grinch on Game Boy Color last year, which was a decent game. I've got Christmas Nights. I've got Die Hard Arcade, because Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I've got Snowboard Kids 2,
Swish Melt Lakeside.
which, you know, it's not explicitly a holiday game, but it's in the snow, and like every kart racer around the time, you have items that are in that game wrapped up in gift boxes, so you know, there's a little bit of holiday giving theme.
Oh,
Who are you? Greetings, my dear girl. You must be from Adobados, one assumes. Mr. Houston has been most fulsome in his praise for you. Lengthy acquaintance, Mr. Houston's promoted to be the chairman.
the name's
Who are you? Victor. Pretty good.
It would be remiss of me.
Yeah, I'll do it. Am I gonna get more sanguinite? Because I haven't even helped anybody at the other one, at the other location. Just getting some treasure. And while I've got Snowboard Kids 2 on my Christmas list, I'm also thinking of Diddy Kong Racing. Just for that snow area. Like, I'd start the story off stream and then just do the snow fart. The music in Diddy Kong Racing is very obviously based on Christmas music. You're going through the Frosty Village and it's like da 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 da. Totally not walking through a winter wonderland. You miss me, Diddy Kong Racing. There's that era where a lot of games got sequels on the DS and then never again. It's like they were just basing their entire fate of the series on whether or not the DS sequel sold. And that's sad to me. Because Diddy Kong Racing got that, a sequel on the DS that didn't sell. Snowboard Kids had a sequel on the DS that didn't sell. So many other games. We'll never realize the fate of Pokemon Ranger. Ever. And if anybody has any suggestions, feel free. Because I need to think of more games. And think about whether or not I'll bother playing them on real hardware. I've got a Saturn. I've been waiting to stream something on it. I just don't know yet. Pokemon Ranger did get 3 games. It sure did. And I've played none of them. How much you want to bet those go for now? Probably like $100 each. Oh boy. Rude.
They seem keen on joining the gang.
Hey, something's here. Ooh, free winged nectar. Now I don't have to buy it. What's going on? Forte that allows you to dive into the ground? I don't got any of those.
A rival gang has shown up.
A rival gang. Sorry, I need treasure. Name some Gundam games that are only on Saturn. Yeah, I just need to acquire them somehow.
It's gotta be
Are those games that came out in the US or they're only in Japan? If they came out in Japan only, they'd probably be cheaper. Actually. The Merryman! I could take them. I'm a little disappointed. Oh, no, 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 there's one, there's a Robin Hood! There you go! Yay! Dude's spinning up on me. Yeah, this is one of my favorite enemy designs in Dragon Quest. He's just a dude. He's just a dude. Just that dude want a funny hood. I need that flag. Give it. Sega Saturn. In general, Sega Saturn games are just expensive. So, you know, I just have to get other ways to have them. Don't worry, I've got backup CDs. All right. Think we played all the Pokemon Rangers? The first one you sold, you managed to beat it and said never again. The rare time you didn't regret selling a game, and yet you played the other games after you said never again to the first one? Giving it another chance, huh? I'm assuming that the other ones are better. Ouch. Wonderful. I'm wondering if there's a lock-on button that I just have forgot about. It'd be very nice. Pretty good. Wing of bat. 3 gumdrops. Happy as a pig in mud. No treasure. No treasure at all, eh? I'm glad I found the Merryman. At the very least, that's basically the only reason I came here. And maybe I thought that I had an inkling that somewhere that's cold and windy would have the wind weeds or whatever. Ooh, this is a little perilous. I'm gonna have to use my forte. Okay. Yo, there's someone over here. Is that the princess? The princess we met last time. Oh, she's over here. Yo, story progression. What we got over here? I don't know what my goal for the stream today is, everybody. I just want to play the game. How about, oh, Looking Grass, I get it. Whatever the story mission is for getting rank 4, I guess. It feels like I've only just started playing, though. It's already been 2 hours. Ancient runes appear to have been carved into the monument. But Mia can't make head nor tail of them. She never learned how to read. Wow, this writing's probably old. I could read it, of course, but I don't think it's any of our business. But read it, though. Like, the tablet's not gonna mind.
My goodness.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Mia. Fancy seeing you here. Me? Oh, I'm just investigating the stone monument. There's a few of them dotted about the islands, you know, and they say that Draconia's greatest secrets are engraved upon their surfaces. Now, I can't get around to investigating all myself, of course, so I've dispatched some of my personal guards to take a closer look at the monuments on other islands. I haven't heard from them in a while, though, so I'm starting to get a bit worried. If they're your personal guards, shouldn't you be worried about your own protection, too?
What do you think?
Say, I don't suppose you'd mind checking in with them for me? Sure, more quests for the taking.
Good luck.
Yeah. Good luck. This is one of the monuments Princess Anemone told us about. Let's see if I can read what's written on it. Oh, now you want to read it. To the creatures of this new land, they bestowed them with the ability to sense treasure. Padra endowed them with the power to see it, while Madra gave them the power to feel it. Padra and Madra. Wow, that's even more on the nose than Pancraz and Mada. Ooh, there's some strong slimes over there. The first Pokemon Ranger had a mechanic. You had to get a certain amount of loops, and if your loop gets broken, you'd start all over. The other two are like, yeah, you can lift the stylus. You have limited time to make more loops. They probably felt a lot of complaints out of that first implementation, I bet. What is this? Ice. Oh, it's treasure. Why wasn't it being sensed? Wait, what? Give me that treasure. It's buried in the ice. Boy, am I glad that he's frozen in there and we're out here and he's the sheriff and we're in there and I just remembered we're out here. I should not be here. I should not be here. There are monsters. They want to kill me. Where do I want to go? Oopa. Oh, we got a dash one. I'm riding the hat. I'm in the hat. I thought it was clipping. No, I'm in the hat's mouth. Look at this. It's like Banjo-Kazooie. I love it. Although, if I had to pick party members based on just the fortes, I feel like this would be the one I'd have to cut, because all it does is get me places faster. Sadly enough. Also, in the first Pokemon Ranger, a lot of fights required you to stun the Pokemon. They required so many loops, it was hard to get them before they broke for your stun. Also reminds me of the first Osu Tatakeya Windan, the precursor to Elite Beat Agents. Where you had like a spinner that you had to spin so fast that people would just like break their touchscreens. Early DS games really just abused the touchscreen, didn't it? No wonder so many DSs have broken touchscreens. I like how your friends cheer you on every time you come back.
Exciting.
Exciting. I'm assuming this is enough to get me to rank 4.
This is exciting.
Yo, more people. Is that freaking Dust Stand? What's his name? The dude from Dragon Quest XI? Cyclown. A model of a monster.
First time I've seen one of those.
Female merchant. Dragon Quest 3? A born salesperson never lets a gold coin pass her by. Oh yeah, I found out. Yeah. Oh no, it's just a generic male warrior. Which, to be fair, like that Drustan dude is based on generic male warrior.
First time I've seen
Rainbow
one of
rocks.
those.
Who the hell? Bamboo Bopper? I heard that there are statues and treasures based on Dragon Quest X in this game, but because Dragon Quest X doesn't have an official localization, they're basically all just generic names. Like, instead of villain of Dragon Quest X who has an actual name, they're just like, evil demon statue. Oh, I'm so close to the next rank. Why is it so hard to find? Do 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 do. What do I want to do? Check my dispatch at least.
You leave it to me.
I'm gonna figure out where I get some windweed. Oh no, wait! Oh, it's based on real time? Oops. I didn't realize it wasn't done already. This doesn't change, does it? Oh well.
Are you sure? Good luck.
Let's see what we can find.
What else is new? Speaking of Sega making consoles, they made some good games back in the day. And a certain game... Ooh, I have a picture actually. A certain game I was able to acquire. I've been talking about getting it for a while now. Just from this picture, can you identify what this game is? Dun 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 dun. You can read it. It's blurry, but you can read it. That's my Dreamcast, by the way. I imported an alternate colored shell from Brazil, of all places. Because for some reason on eBay, they were just selling alternate shells out of Brazil. I don't think they sell them from there anymore, but people have made others. and then I changed it myself. Skies of Arcadia. That's a game I've always wanted to play, and I knew it came out on GameCube as well. I just really wanted the Dreamcast version because that was the original one, and it has like actual art on the cover instead of just a picture of Vice, the main character dude.
More treasure means a
Skies of
bigger game.
Arcadia. I always get it confused with Tales of Symphonia, but there are two different games that just happen to come out around the same time with protagonists that honestly, they don't look similar, but they have similar energies, right? Like, let me just... Alright, here's the dude. Here's the dude from Tales of Symphonia. His name is Lloyd Irving. And if the image file will download and is not a WebP, it's a WebP. Alright, I gotta find another picture. Here we go. Here's Lloyd Irving. And then here's Vice from Skies of Arcadia. Save that. Alright, right here, right here, right here. And when you think... They almost look like they could be from the same game, but they'd be from like a Pokemon game where this guy's the Team Aqua leader and then this guy's the Team Magma leader. Where like they're the same character but in different continuities. Like they both got two swords, they both got like a captainy jacket. They both got pants. I don't know. They got boots. It just feels like they're two alternate versions of the same person. Doesn't it? They almost feel like games that
number might
me
change
having
with
never
different
played
party.
either of them feel like they could have been alternate versions of the same game from alternate universes.
See you guys later.
Yeah, Skies of Arcadia. I just did it. I just got them confused. Skies of Arcadia originally came out on Dreamcast, then it got ported to the GameCube. The GameCube version has a little extra content, but they also compressed all the sound so that they could fit it on one GameCube disc. Because the Dreamcast game came on 2 Dreamcast discs. So even though GameCube discs hold more than Dreamcast discs, they had to compress it to fit on the one GameCube disc. Hey, I know you are. You're the kid what sorted out the terminal on the pattern noggin, and it's thanks to you that the Cold Shoulder Central's back in action too. My name's Banks. I'm the station master around here. Thought I'd better show me face, cause old Houston says there was an helpful young woman going around fixing up stations. Good old Houston. He kept working for the company even after the rest of us all quit, you know. Fix the other one. Sort him out. Yeah. Give me the second night. I'll have a proper tasty reward waiting for you when you're done, I promise. So good luck, eh? I'm counting on you. One more thing, mate. See that left over there? I'll take you down to the ground level, no problemo. Tales of Symphonia. Yeah, that's getting reported. I think it's already out on PC, but it's coming to the Switch soon, yeah. This February, huh? I want it. Feels bad because it's just the first game, not the Wii sequel. It's like... It would make sense to include both games in one collection, but companies know now that what makes money is just releasing them individually. And to the programmers, it also makes sense because you only have to test them individually. Like, it would make more sense value-wise to include both. I don't think they omitted the second one because people felt bad about it or anything. I think it's just like, it's an RPG that takes tens of hours to complete, at the very least. So that's a lot of testing time. Even though it's an old game, you have to test it all over again to make sure you didn't break anything when you ported it. So when a game takes like tens of hours to complete, testing it once all the way through takes so long, and then they find like one bug that happens late in the game. Oops, I guess you gotta fix it and then start all over. Because you never know, because sometimes fixing bugs late in the game breaks stuff in the middle or the beginning. You won't know until you've played it all through again. Now you don't always have to test all the way through. Like, yeah, games have debug menus and stuff, so you can jump to levels, give yourself cheats and whatnot. But at the end of the day, like, to make sure the game is ready for shipping, you have to test the whole game from start to finish. Because sometimes there are bugs that only happen when you play normally, and not when you play through the debug menu. And so for an RPG, that takes a long time. Collection already exists on PS3. I think that's what the PC port was based off, huh? I like how this dude is so big. Oh, look, he's got a welding mask. Isn't there a character in Elden Ring that's like a giant with some sort of mask? And he tells you stories? That's what I'm thinking of.
999! I am not finding any good ore here. What a time waste. Perhaps I am searching wrongly. Oh, hello? A small child? Can't you see I'm busy? Get in my way and I crush you underfoot. You want that you speak with me, you say? Well, what is it?
I want you to make pellets.
You want that I make pellets? Like for a catapult? Then why did you not tell me sooner? I am Axel, the Meister Mechaniker. Making the pellets is a cake piece for me. And you must be one of the treasure hunters who was making their base in the old Transdraconic Railway building over there. Then perhaps I return to my old stomping ground to help you. But I first make a condition, okay? I want that you bring me some cinder block, which I could not myself find. I know there's some on the cold shoulder, right here on the Cinderback Ridge. But the knowing and the finding are not the same, yeah? What are you looking for is a rock with a dull silver shine. It is quite a rare thing. But you know it when you see it.
Set up a workshop for you.
Bring me a piece and I set up a workshop for you and your little gang.
I lost the accent at some point. I can only do a German accent when it's the medic from Team Fortress, not when it's like bodybuilder dude. Because when it's bodybuilder dude, I start turning into the Austrian accent, which they do speak German over there sometimes. But it's like not a German accent, it's an Austrian German accent. Not, you know what I mean. I had to fight real hard to not turn that guy into Arnold Schwarzenegger, just saying. It really is a different accent. Supposedly in the past, when Arnold, was in a lot more movies when he was younger, whenever the movie would get dubbed into German, he'd always offer to do the dub himself so that he'd be the same voice. But almost every time, the company would decline because they said, like, oh, Arnold, you speak German, but your accent, it's just so countryside, you know? So despite knowing the language, he's just not allowed to voice himself. Symphonia's on PC, it's gotten fixed. Didn't have issues when streaming. That's good. Is it at 60 frames per second or just 30? If I do get it, I'd probably get it on PC for modding purposes, but if it ever gets physically released on Switch, for some reason I'm just assuming that the release is just going to be digital only. If it gets physical, I'll buy it on Switch. Because, I want to have it. Crouch, and there you go. 60, 16 by 9. Nice. Ready? Yeah, thank you. Be Niku, how you doing? Hope you had a good day. Hopefully it wasn't too tiring. Because I had a tiring day today. Whoa, what is this crater? Did Yamcha die in here? Looks like it. Enjoy the lurk. Grandy HD had a lot of issues on Switch when it came out. They busted their asses to fix it. That's good that they're at least getting those fixes. If a game is only available digitally, ironically, I don't mind if it comes out broken and then gets fixed later, because to me, it makes no difference. Like, if I don't buy the game, if I don't play it until it's fixed, then it's like they just delayed it. But if a game is available physically, that's when I have an issue. That's when I actually have an issue, because that means the original physical version of the game is not a complete working version, or at least it's not a version that you could, like, authentically play without updating, say, 20 years later when the servers are down and the world has ended and you only have your Nintendo Switch running on generator energy. You just better hope that somebody's got the update somewhere. I know it doesn't totally matter while the internet's still available and updates are still available, and Nintendo Switch does have that feature where you can get updates from other people who have it, so it doesn't have to be from Nintendo servers.
It's pretty far away.
Pretty far away. Even then. Okay, I swear, I'm gonna restore a railway. I'm going to restore a railway before I forget. Because I've gotten 3 quests to do that so far in 3 different areas, and then I keep quitting areas before I actually do at least one of them. You could watch the movie off drinking with friends. Nice! Did you watch Violent Night? If it was, I hope it was everything you could have wished for. Yeah, I heard really bad things about the Tales of Symphonia port when it first came out, especially on the PS3. That's why I never picked up that one. But if the PC one's fine, then I'm fine with that.
Hey, it's close.
Hi, it's close. I have not changed my party ever since the start of the stream. Probably should. Patching discs. If only that was possible. Drang, what are you and Piggy up to? I didn't know it was like that. Alright, I'm glad there's team building going on. Could you wait until we get back to the train station? Yeah, it makes sense. PC port based on the PS3 port. At the very least, they should fix the PC one. I think companies are starting to realize that PC ports are kind of forever. For the most part, like, yeah, Windows updates break games a lot of times, especially that new Windows 11 stuff. I see a lot of games that suddenly they worked fine before and now they run like crap. But for the most part, when a game gets ported to PC, it's just always on PC, and there will always be communities ready to, like, fix broken games, even if they're old. So if a company wants a game to be available for the future at all time, then the only way to make sure that happens is port it to PC. Like, there have been games ported to PS3 that now people can't play because they're only on PS3. I'm looking at you, Metal Gear Solid HD, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3. If people don't have a PS3, then they're as good as not ported. And that makes me sad. And Nintendo is one of those worst offenders when it comes to that, because the Virtual Console, all well and good, it's like super good on the Wii U, and then none of that carried over to the Switch, and they basically had to start over. And I'm not faulting Nintendo for that, because the Wii U and the Switch have completely different architectures, so they'd have to build something new anyway. But if the next Nintendo console is also ARM-based and it doesn't keep all the Switch stuff, then I have no idea what Nintendo's doing.
Looks valuable.
There's so much on the Switch that people like and want. So
You can do it.
if the new console doesn't do any of that, they're just redoing things for no real reason. Piece of cinder block for Axel. Yeah, let's go there. $14N14, welcome in. Nintendo needs to adapt, they really do. Maybe someday Nintendo will be open to porting things to PC. Someday. Do 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 do. In there? How do we get in there? This is the life. But yeah, Skies of Arcadia. I want to play it. I have the means to play it. But you know what? The picture I just showed, I went on a tangent. I forgot to say. It's a nice picture. Game doesn't work. King She Slime. Now wait a minute. I think I can. I think I can take them on. I'm like level, what, 13? That's close enough. With a whole team just against one. This will work. Wish me luck, chat. That was not the pinch button. Are
you sure you want to fight that?
Success!
Finders keepers.
And here we go. From a safe distance. Fight from a safe distance.
How do you like this?
I'm winning 259! Was that my pellet or did one of my... Metal slime! Metal slime! I need it! Kill it! Before it runs away! Oh, it's going! Oh, it's going! Oh, it's going! It actually physically runs. Oh my god. I didn't do it. I didn't... I couldn't kill the metal slime. Those mad lads, they actually did it. What is happening? Oh, what is happening? Why am I still selecting a pebble? Whoa. They represented what it feels like to fight a metal slime in real time. I squandered my chance. I should have just kept fighting it. That's how you deal with regular metal slimes. Doo-doo-doo. Pretty sure Nintendo's revenue would expand if they made their games available on all platforms. Probably. I mean, they've felt okay with putting their games on mobile, and that's working well for them-ish. There's another question of like Nintendo still trying to make traditional experiences on mobile, and that's just not what mobile gamers buy. So stuff like Mario Run got laughed at for being $10, when, you know, a regular Mario game for $10 would be seen as super cheap. But the fact that they're trying to do that on mobile, where people don't do that, it made the shareholders balk, it made gamers balk, even though it sounds reasonable on paper. Like, I paid $10 for it, I enjoyed what I played, and then I didn't play it again. But because mobile is based on gacha and spending money again and again and again and keeping you playing daily, that's when, like, oh, okay, you know what does make money that's a Nintendo game on mobile? Fire Emblem, Dragalia Lost. Pretty much it. Fine, fair. Then can they please try putting games on PC then? Traditional Nintendo games. Mobile is 95% free to play.
What's inside?
But that's just a statistic. Like, what's the actual reason that traditional game models don't work on mobile? Because there are traditional games on mobile, and Square Enix puts out like the Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6 ports on mobile. I don't know how much money they make off of them, but they did in some way. That proves that it can work, because Square Enix, one of the greediest companies out there, felt like they'd make at least some money porting regular games to mobile. So it can happen. It's not gonna make $1 million bajillion, so like they're not gonna get shareholders to go behind it. But at the very least, it's a way to get Nintendo games that are old, that don't cost millions and billions of dollars. Spaghetti is over? Dang. I guess Fire Emblem Heroes still bumping. Any treasure around here?
Hey, it's close.
Hey, it's close. Treasure. Did I get the ore? I wasn't paying attention. I was just opening treasure chests.
Hey, it's close.
Da 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 da.
Slime is it?
Gacha is addictive. I know why gacha works. My question is, how come traditional games don't work? I guess the answer is because shareholders won't get behind it because they see it as risky. Even if it's not inherently risky, it's riskier than just making gacha number 5 million with anime waifus. Disgusting. Why I don't like gachas. I mean, there are fun gachas out there, like... I don't play Genshin Impact, but hey, there's a reason that it's a game that people like. Regardless.
Hey, it's close.
I'm being annoyed by this treasure that is clearly on top of this cliff, but...
You can do it.
I don't have an easy way to get up there? Maybe it's this? Is this an elevator of some kind? Yep, it's the shareholders. Damn you shareholders! Why can't companies make games for fun and not money? That's called indie companies. Da-da-da. Yeah, da-da-da.
Off to the basic goes.
If only companies didn't try to make money. But it's like they need it or something. Dang. Who would have guessed?
You got this. Hey, it's close.
I think this is working. I think this is working. I think I can bounce all the way up here. Oh! This doesn't feel intended, but it might work. Come on, come on, just a little more. Hop, 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 hop! That did not seem like the right way to get up there. In fact, I should have just used those steps, but if it works, it works.
Let's speak to that monster later.
Let's speak to that monster later. Da-da-da-da! When you tried to get into Genshin, glad you didn't continue. Nothing you ever heard about that game was any good.
What is this thing?
We could sell complete games or nickel and dime our customers for each new feature. The same reason that I hate subscriptions. What the heck was that? No sweet spanking. What kind of strong version of the enemy? It had like glowing eyes.
Hey, it's close.
Ooh, wait, treasure. Didn't I just find treasure? It's in front of a treasure chest. Huh, how about that? Now, where's the treasure chest? Oh, here. The real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Hey, this would be a pretty smart way to hide treasure if you were like a pirate or something. Put the treasure underneath a treasure chest so people think like, oh, I got it. Oh, it's just whatever's in this treasure chest. That's disappointing, but the real treasure was under it. Princely powder. Wow! Genshin pretty fun. I know a lot of people who play it. Da -da 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 -da. I've installed Genshin Impact on 2 phones. And the only reason I have is to benchmark the phone. And that's it. Just to see whether or not it's a good phone and not to actually play the game. And it's worked so far. My current phone has a 4K screen and can play Genshin Impact at like a decent frame rate. I consider that a win. Don't mind how hot it gets. I'm not going to play it that long anyway. Or ever. Okay, let me check my quests. I want to make sure I can actually do that recruit that dude quest. I'm not leaving without him. Not this time. Bejeweled enemies. Bejeweled? I don't play Bejeweled. Axel's assignment. Done. Okay, so I just need to find him. I need to go back and deliver it to him. Let's do that. Oh, mighty map. Show me the way. Genshin's fun on iPad with Joy-Cons. Are those officially supported, or do you gotta like map the controls? Dun, 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 dun. Wake up! Grab a brush and put on a little makeup. Thought of something. Why haven't they attempted F-Zero as a gacha game? Not enough waifus. Could work though. There are some waifus. Hey, maybe there's an entire like. Maybe there's an entire untapped potential. What is? Okay, I thought there was a metal slime. Untapped potential for like the husbando gacha game. You know? I'm sure that exists already. But who doesn't want to roll a 5-star Captain Falcon, huh? Swimsuit edition for summer. Official support, really? I mean, they already got Mario Kart Mobile. I don't know how much money that is making. That's the thing. You gotta have, like, properties. You gotta have, like, waifus and husbandos that people want to have. So, you know. You, give them good art. Or you make them familiar characters, like Mario characters. Oh, where's the... Oh, I just totally passed the dude. Where is he? Over there. Genshin's probably fun. You're not risking gacha addiction. Yeah. Good idea. No offense, but the designs are boring. Hey, that's your opinion? Absolutely.
I have looked.
If they don't interest you, then you don't have to do it. And that's good. You don't have to convince yourself otherwise, or else you put your own wallet at risk. I have looked low and high for the cinder block, but I could not find at all any. I know there is some on the cold shoulder right here. They're not the same. We beat, how you say, you have found the cinder block?
I set up a workshop for you.
Good, then hand it over and I make the pellet workshop in your base. Mia hands the cinder block to Axel. Let me see, yeah. This is cinder block, surely, danke.
Okay.
Now I return the favor and make the pellet workshop for you. I will see you on Adobados Island, yeah. Is Frau Cecily working on the personnel department still, I wonder? Anyway, I should make my preparations. You go ahead, I see you there. Thank you for the hydrate. Afro Blaziken started Genshin a couple weeks ago. Already spent $400. Wait a minute! You know, you could have spent that $400 on a PlayStation or something. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm in hog heaven.
You spent $1,600 on MapleStory for virtual clothes. Now, hold on a second. Don't ask me how much I spent on Team Fortress 2 hats, because I don't actually know. but it's probably more than I care to admit. Well, I recruited somebody. I've got some treasure. Maybe that's enough. But you know what? I still haven't done the thing I said I was gonna do, and fixed up at least one of the railway stations, huh? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it real quick because I want to do at least one of them before the end of the stream. I'm gonna get on my little pig and I'm gonna run straight to that railway station. I see it on the map.
You can do it.
Go, piggy, go. Go, piggy, go. Thinking about the beans. Thinking about the beans. Okay, I'm safe.
You want to fight that?
I'm a little bored.
Is this gotcha confession hour? All right. I'm thinking. Have I actually spent a lot on a gotcha game? The closest I can think of is Team Fortress 2 loot crates, which I am proud of myself for that being the only thing. I just know that gotcha would destroy me if I ever got into it. I did play Pokemon Masters for a while, and I think I have spent on like 2 or 3 rolls. But the thing is, on like my 3rd roll, I got a 5-star character. It was Olivia from Sun and Moon. And she had like the best Lycanroc who could just like kill everything. And she carried me through like half the story. And it got to the point where I got bored of the game instead of wanting to get better characters. So take that. My luck has prevented me from spending money. Because if any gacha game would have gotten me to spend money, it would have been a Pokemon game, let's be real. It is pretty fun, though. The fact that you're allowed to still pretend you're playing it like a Pokemon game. Yeah, use the rock throw. Yeah. But of course, like every gacha game, it's just, do you have the 5-star character or not? Spent maybe $10 in Pokemon Masters? Yeah, like, I think that's about as much as I spent. Just a little bit. Roll in the box, seeing what you get. You know what I have spent a lot of money on? Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Magic the Gathering cards. Yeah, it's a very expensive being into both hobbies. That's okay. You know what? That's my gotcha embarrassment. Don't ask how many boxes. Don't ask, please. Too many. And I know Yu-Gi-Oh box odds are terrible. Like a secret rare. A secret rare is only like
It's gotta be
in
worth
one
a
of every 2
fortune.
boxes, let alone the chance that it's the secret rare you want. Why are we okay with this? And if you want a full playset of a certain secret rare, that's 3. So what? If you're lucky, you'll get it in 3 boxes, but expected value is maybe 6 boxes if you're lucky and get the correct one each time? No! You buy singles. That's what you do. That's what I should be doing, and then I don't. Because honestly, I'm paying for the experience of, like, playing Yu-Gi-Oh with friends. We go to the game store together and play the game. I'm letting my friends and myself enact our fantasy as middle schoolers, where like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if we just bought booster packs and got the rare cards without having to buy them directly? Why don't people do that? That seems like a no-brainer. Oh, because probability states that you would probably spend way more money on the boxes than the cards themselves. Because that's how supply and demand works. And it's true, it happens. Heart of the wallet, heart of the credit card. Dragon Quest Gacha game? Oh, there's a bunch. Dragon Quest Adventures of Dai, I think, is available in the US. And a bunch of other ones are in Japan. I want to try Dragon Quest Keshi. For no particular reason. For no particular reason. For no particular reason at all. For some reason, something called out to me. Oh no! Oh no! The tweet I saw earlier privated their account. Well, I saw somebody tweet out that you can get Dragon Quest V characters in Dragon Quest Keshi, and one of them might have been Deborah. Okay, don't worry about it. It was just Deborah in a wedding dress, no problem. I mean, literal waifu. Literal waifu. The irony of gotcha sounding like gotcha. I mean, that was the original pun, wasn't it? No, it's an onomatopoeia, isn't it? Never mind. The sound of a little capsule plunking into the machine.
Looks valuable.
Thanks for the follow. I swear I'm making story progress. I see the station, it's right there. Keshi Keshi is one of your favorite mobile games. Can we get Keshi Keshi in the West, please? I want little funny Dragon Quest erasers. Your problem with gacha games. Yep, they're designed to be predatory. I know that. A lot of people who play them know that. But gosh dang, aren't the pictures pretty? There's this gacha game I've been seeing ads for, and I think it got one of my friends. Where there's these anime waifus, of course, who are shooting guns at from behind cover. I'm sure everybody knows which one I'm talking about. And they're getting into cover and out of cover, and you know when they're shooting at the enemy, you see them from behind. You see them from behind. Oh boy. What's with this line? They're a little dizzy. Hello there, I'm Favonius, one of the Princess Anemone's Praetorian Guard. Her Highness has instructed me to investigate this reason. Now, if I'm not very much mistaken, you're a budding treasure hunter. That's right, your reputation precedes you.
Well?
In fact, I have a small favor to ask. With a fitting reward, of course. Lend me a hand and I'll give you something special. A rare key that I have found out in the field. Are you interested? Yeah, sure.
Terrific.
You will? Terrific. Now I have reason to believe that there's a stone monument on this island. I'd like to go and look for it, but, well, it's the monsters around here. They're far too fierce for my liking. As such, I'd like you to find the monument in my stead.
Good luck.
Tell me what's described. The fire traps. Da-da-da. DG's emote. His little nosebleed, you know it. You can't play Dragon Quest Tact anymore. Every time you start up, it won't let you play. Please disable USB debugging. Oh no, it's probably because it doesn't correctly recognize the version of Android you're using. I mean, it's worth looking into, seeing if you can manually turn it off, or turn it off and turn it on. It appears to be a station master. The station's mechanical master. Station's seen better days by bringing the station master the right materials. Deto nuts. Yeah, I got Deto nuts. Got these nuts. Some sanguinite, of course. Of course, you need it. Dragon Quest V Bride event's over. Well, I guess I'm not playing Dragon Quest Keshi then. Yo! Train is here, baby! Bloodleaf Boulevard. You're happy Keshi Keshi's friendly when it comes to gacha stuff. What kind of game is it? Is it just like an RPG? Just like a regular gacha game where you got characters with stats and they fight battles and get rewards? Like every other gacha game. What game is this song from? Is it 11? It sounds familiar. It has to be 11. Yeah, I think it's 11. Alright, now you can return to the train station. because I've done actual progress. And I think I'll be rank 4. That's it. There's no way. Oh, it's a matching puzzle game like Pokemon Shuffle. Okay. I'd be down. That sounds fun. Dun, 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 dun. Da ba da ba da 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 da. Da ba da ba da.
I contain myself.
You know, I was thinking going into the stream that I might have to apologize that my voice might be a little raspy, because at the Christmas party yesterday they had karaoke. Bodkin Archers, I love these little fellas. They're some of my favorite enemies to just be like, look at them, they're so small. Shrine Steward. Bizarre being that dwells in the Shrine of Mysteries. Strange Toad Tablets. Whoa! What's going on here? Horse-drawn marriage card. Oh, I know who this is. Oh, I know who this is. Wait, I got a collectible card for a card game that doesn't exist here, but it's the card game. It's the card game that exists in Dragon Quest Aces. This is from a mobile game. Speaking of gacha games, I got a card from a gacha game in the real game. How about that? Horse-drawn marriage. I get the joke. I get the joke because I know some things about Dragon Quest VIII. If you at least know what the hero looks like, you can see that it's the Dragon Quest VIII hero. Just don't... you know what? Is it even that big of a spoiler considering you get told this in the, like, first minute of the game? There's a princess in that game that gets turned into a horse. And, you know, you're not gonna finish the game without turning them back into a princess. So there you go. There you go. Yo, it's Terry! Dragon Quest Monsters, let's go! Statue of a mischievous boy who dearly loves his big sister. Terry! Enigmatic girl? Is this Enigmatic Shark's sister? Oh no, is this a Dragon Quest X thing? And they're like, we can't tell you who this is. The name isn't localized. Aces is shut down, that's sad. I'd like to play a Dragon Quest card game.
One step at a time.
One step at a time. If this doesn't rank me up, I swear.
Splendid worth 10 million.
Finally! It has been so long. This entire stream was just getting rank 4.
Has gone up.
Alan the Diplobot. A Diplobot has arrived. Speak with him in front of the station. He'll help you connect with other gangs. Online! Let's go! Oh, she's from Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 3. Got it. I do own Monster Joker 3. I bought it from that same Japanese import store I've been talking about lately.
Hello.
Worst part of gacha games, there's no way to preserve them. Yeah, like literally once they stop making money, they're like, oh well, we're not gonna run the servers. If there is at least a way to simulate the servers and pretend you're spending money to get rolls, and then either like just give you infinite money, I think people should make it happen. Let's preserve gacha games and then make it so that you don't even have to connect to servers. Make it so that you can just simulate them and either just cheat yourself infinite money and infinite rolls and just play for fun, or like give yourself a little challenge where like you start with a pretend budget of $500, let's say, and then you have to make that 500 last. And then maybe simulate you having a real job in the real world that gets you money that adds to that every day or something. I don't know. Sonic Runners Revival. Ooh, somebody's done it before? Yeah. Let's make that happen. Hello there, Mia. Do you know I can't quite believe how much treasure you've collected? Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to introduce you to someone. He's a very dear friend of mine. Oh, he's got a hat? Oh, he's got a little bow tie? Look at this dapper lad. I love him. Pleased to meet you, Mia. I am Alan, the Diplobot. Mr. Houston provided data on your gang. Potential for assistance detected. I'm basically voicing like a Dalek. I can connect you to other gangs from distant locations.
You hide selected treasure in selected place. Other gangs seek set out. Outcome, enjoyment.
Please speak to me.
If interest present, please speak to me. Oh, he's cooking. Oh, he's cooking. I love him. My new favorite character right here. Look at him schmoove. Videos cannot be captured? What a shame. I'll just do this. That'll work, right? Dun 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 da da dun. It never gets old. It never gets old. Da, 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 da.
I say.
Blade would love the Gacha Gundam game. It would make money, come on. The enigmatic girl is named Renate. Alan knows all about diplomacy and intergang relations. Talk to him if you're keen to find out more. Is it just me or did Mr. Houston get a new hat? Oh, and I have a message from the foreman. As you know, he was taking a look at that door down in the snarl.
Just head over.
Well, he says he's managed to get it open. You should head over there and find out more post-haste. That sounds like a good thing to do. Maybe... Do I want... Oh, we have to do it now anyway. Okay, we're doing it. You saw the River City Girls games on my Switch? Oh, you didn't just see the River City Girls games. You saw 2 copies of each of them. Yeah, I started playing the second one on Wednesday before the game came out because I may have a Japanese copy of it. See, it's cartridge-based. But then I got the regular games, so... I'll continue on the American version because let me tell you, the game is easier. The game is easier in the US version. I think they forgot to... It's not they forgot, but the Japanese version is an earlier build and it doesn't have some balance patches. Foreman! Snort. Hello there. I managed to break the door down, as you can tell. Grunts. I like his glasses. You certainly made light work of that door, Mr. Foreman. Now let's see what's on the other side. Why do you have so many? I wanted the game physically because I just like to have games on my shelf. But then I also just wanted the games digitally so that I could play them without having the game in. Don't worry about it, it made sense to me. Oh, look, a teleportal! It seems to be a teleportal. I wonder where it leads. Hey, a little, I don't claim to be a master of the British accent, but you know, I've watched some Doctor Who. Like that makes me an expert or anything. It's just, I've noticed some things when people try to do British accents without knowing. And here's some tips that have worked for me. The first thing is, like, everybody hears the, oh, don't pronounce the R, that's it, right? No, not quite. If I talk my normal accent but don't pronounce the R's, that doesn't sound... Here's what it sounds. It seems to be a teleportal. I wonder where it leads. Just be sure to look before you leap. I don't doubt that there'll be treasure on the other side, but it could be dangerous. Like that sounds so cringy. That sounds so bad. It's not just about not pronouncing the consonants. You have to focus on the vowels. You have to focus on the vowels because that's the other, half of speech besides the consonants. And for that, you just kind of have to listen to actual natural speakers and kind of feel how it sounds naturally to them. Because to somebody who grew up
in England, that's not an accent, that's just how you talk. That's how they learned it. It has to feel natural. So just be sure to look before you leave. I don't doubt that there'll be treasure on the other side, but it could be dangerous. Eh? Hold on. It looks like the foreman's found something. Let's take a closer look when you have a spare minute. I'm loaded. Not anymore after buying games. I'll tell you what, though, if it wasn't for the fact that there's patches that haven't been applied to the Japanese version, it would actually be cheaper to buy the Japanese version of River City Girls, because these two games, the cart, those are the same cart. It's River City Girls 1+2, and it only costs the price of one of the games. You can now explore the Snarl. If you ever want to return to the surface, you can do so anytime. You bought the physical and digital copy of a game you already owned. Yeah, sometimes you just like a game so much, you gotta support them.
What's inside?
Mid-heal pellet formula.
What's
Treasure
inside?
for
Sanguinite. DQ monsters and get-ups will never fail to delay you. That's all you needed to make me happy, just a little hat and the bow tie. Ancient runes appear to have been carved into the monument, but Mia can't make head nor tail. Porcus? Porcus. Porcus, it's your turn. Read them. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're digging.
I wonder what's underneath all this. Well, only one way to find out. I'll start digging. You go off and amuse yourself for a while. I'll have this cleared before you know it. If you don't feel like tackling all those stairs, select go to square from the main menu and you'll be back at top in no time flat.
Go to square.
this is useful stuff.
Not like Haru and Pokemon. Well, I mean, that's kind of how I've been collecting Dragon Quest, to be honest. What I've been doing is I've been collecting a copy of each of the Dragon Quest games' first releases, at the very least. Not every single Dragon Quest game, because, I don't care to own, like, an Xbox copy of Dragon Quest XI, and a PS4 copy of Dragon Quest XI, and a Switch copy of Dragon Quest XI. I mean, I do, but that's besides the point. It's just like, what would have been the first version of the games, you know? Oh yeah, never mind. I am in a... Yeah, I completely forgot. I did unlock this ability. I am just able to switch between the two siblings at any time. Yo, we Eric now. We Eric now, boys. You get supporting indie devs. Yeah, there you go.
Something new to offer.
And that's why I'm supporting Way Forward. They get licensed game contracts so that they have the money to make their passion projects. And then sometimes they're smart and they come up with ways to make licensed games that are passion projects, just like River City Girls. That was one of the best things Way Forward has done in recent times. I'm so glad it's working out well. So glad. Everyone needs to play Theat Rhythm Dragon Quest. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you have to import it. But heck yeah. Hello there, I do believe I have something new to offer you. Now can I recruit?
Here are the candidates.
Shadwell. Now can I recruit? No, I still don't have any of the wind whatever. Excuse me. I'm beginning to see one of the complaints that people had about this game, where a lot of the monsters are just recolors of existing ones. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. But I don't know what's better just by looking at him. Like, for me, it'd be like, oh, if it's a brand new monster, I just want to recruit them because I want something new. But here it's like, do I want the red bat or the not red bat? It is an RPG staple. But imagine if, like, Pokemon, instead of having different Pokemon, you just have the same Pokemon with different colors. And I don't mean shinies, I mean just like, how do I tell which is better? Fine, controller. What's up, Vane? Yeah, you know I got mine. If I can't have a Switch Line controller in real life, I can pretend to have one. Wookie! Can we get a shout out for Wookie? Wook, how you look? How you doing today? I heard you were going shopping tomorrow.
You're one of us now.
I'm getting swoopy. Oh right, I was told that like they had ranks according to the color of their frame. Okay, that is something at least. Da 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. We're playing Dragon Quest Treasures. It's pretty cute. I will say so myself. And let me see something. Ooh, stealth. I need one of those.
And bear this in mind.
Cool. Can we get a shout out for Wookie? What were you playing? How's your night tonight? I'm probably not gonna do too much more tonight, but let's take care of the base while we're here. If you haven't seen Dragon Quest Treasures, it's super chill. Just a little like kind of base building exploration game. It doesn't have like the huge grand adventure story of a regular Dragon Quest, but that's why it's a spin-off. Let's build a blacksmith, I guess. Chibi, thanks for shouting out, Wook. How was the Kingdom Hearts? You have a good time? No, karaoke. Karaoke is just shopping for your voice. Yeah. I actually did karaoke yesterday. Yesterday, for anybody who just came on in, I was talking about this. Yesterday was my work's office holiday party, and we had a lot of fun. There were games. I talked about a game where we had to open a present with oven mitts, and I was trying to be clever. Like, the rules say you have to open it with your hands, so I punched it. I tried to punch a hole into the gift. Unfortunately, I didn't get all the way into the present before I ran out of time, and then somebody else opened it. But it was a pretty good strat, if I say so myself. There was karaoke, we played some drinking games. You know, the standard college stuff, like I don't know if anybody's played Rage Cage or Flip Cup. Like, everybody knows how to play beer pong. That's old and boring. You gotta have the fun games where you just like do tricks with the cup. And you know, it was a great time. Yeah. Wook took 4 hours. You beat the secret boss in Hollow Bastion. You're an official gamer. Congratulations! Everybody give Wook a round of applause. Yeah. So we're doing something in Dragon Quest Treasures. There's this train station that we've converted into our little base of operations for our thief gang. And the company that owns the train station is agreeing to let us use it as our base if we help fix everything up. So we're opening up new facilities by recruiting people to run them and talking to Miss Cicely over here. It would seem that he's on his way here to set up his pellet shop as we speak.
Oh,
In fact, I do believe that's Axel now. I recognize his beefy shoulders anywhere.
Hello, I've come as I promised.
welcome back.
Long time no see, Axel. Welcome back.
Danke, Frau Cecily. Danke, Frau Cecily. You work still in the personnel department, I see. As you know, I am here to set up the pellet shop. Perhaps I could right away get started.
Oh, yes.
Certainly, we have a space ready and waiting for you.
Axel's pellet shop, The Works, or Twerks for short, is open for business. Look at him. He's a good boy.
Open for business.
Now that Axel's shop is open, you can stock up on pellets anytime. The station will soon be filled with the sound of clashing metal. If you need pellets from the works, just let me know.
Orders made through the personnel.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Very, very much.
I have something.
And I guess we'll tackle the later ones at some point. Oh, is this just a menu? Oh, it's just a menu. I was hoping I could go inside a shop. That's all right. Here we go, crafting. Make pellets. Huh. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to use these materials. They might be used for recruiting things. I feel like it's a waste. I'll just buy some. How about that? Yeah, here we go. They're maybe cheaper than the ones in the field. I can't... No, they're about the same. Oh well,
Come
at least we
soon, yeah?
have this. Voice acting voice. That's a little bit of what we do over here. That's for sure.
Hello there.
Any game where it doesn't have voice acting, that's kind of been my like niche when it comes to Twitch. I don't know why. It just happens. I just like having fun, you know. Ever since I was a kid.
Team's back.
Oh heck yeah, we got a new team. Oh, now that's more to take care of in between every mission. You know what? I'll do this next time I play this game. Because we're just wrapping up here for now. I was thinking about ending streams soon.
Impressed?
Soon. Thinking.
What is it?
What is it? Wook's gotta head to bed. No problem. Rest your singing voice. Same here. Same here. I was gonna say like time limit for the quest is up. Looks like you weren't able to complete it. I don't care about that. But yeah, I need to get going as well. Have a good night, Wook. And I think we should think about ending it. Let me just make sure there's no quests lingering on. Look at the bat! Oh my gosh, he's sleeping! You're not feeling too well? I'm sorry. Just let him be then. I say. Alright, I need to talk to Alan. That's what I needed to do. Where is he? Over here. Let's go see what Alan's all about. Look at you. So diplomatic with your crossbow arm.
Greetings.
Greetings, Eric. Remember me? I am Alan the Diplobot. You know, I could use the Dalek filter on here. Check this out.
I can connect you to other gangs from far away. You hide selected treasure in selected place. Other gang seeks it out. Outcome enjoyment.
Please speak to
If
me.
interest present, the fact that he doesn't sound like a robot in his actual official voice just makes me want to just talk like that.
Data banks updated.
Data, a diplobot that resides at the base. Help you connect to the internet, interact. Other players will be able to view your profile. Yeah, 3 different hand monsters. They like doing poses in front of the flag. Yeah, I like that they're all like, everything I recruit shows up. Like, they're real. You're not a monster I recruited. Who the hell are you? Oh yeah, you're Eric, ain't you? Now you know you can check the gang's daily quest from the notice board. What's over there, don't you? Oh, but where's me manners? I've forgotten to introduce myself. I'm Ed. I was a half-decent treasure hunter once upon a time, till I took an arrow to the knee. Mr. Houston was good to me back in the day, so I thought it was only right I come here and help the geezer out. Anyway, how's your treasure hunting coming along, Eric? You ever need any advice? Well, I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but I know a few tricks to the trade.
Nice one.
So if there's anything you ain't sure about, just come and give me a shout, alright? I like him. He's a Robin Hood.
Do you wish to interact?
You wish to interact with other gangs? Instruction received. Activating systems. Please read rules of interaction before continuing.
Oh my god, it's literally a privacy policy. I never thought they could make legal action so diegetic. Wow, Square Enix company or we types of information collected. There's embedded script how to use the information collected use the information. Oh my god, like your choices. I read it. Can't say I didn't. I have read it, understood the privacy notice. What if I didn't? Okay. I agree.
Please take note.
Try hiding some of your treasure. The value go up if you do. Probably best leave it. Oh, you know, this is like that that DLC minigame they added to Mario Odyssey, where you hide one of Luigi's balloons and then other people online try to find it. And I'm guessing the longer it stays out there, the more rewards you get. Yeah. You know what?
Data banks updated.
Replicas are copies of other treasures. Okay.
Please take note.
I can seek a treasure. upload it. The treasure will stay in your possession, so don't hesitate to hide your prize pieces. Every time your hidden treasure is downloaded. I kind of want to just hide Jessica everywhere. I don't know why. Just spread the good word of Dragon Quest VIII, huh? Oh. Can I see?
Please input
Oh,
text
there's
string.
IDs. Alright, I thought I could just like browse random people and see their funny usernames.
Please come back
Oh,
soon.
you know what? I could, if I have an ID, I should find out what that is so I can share that with people. Let's see. Just for the stream. What's my profile?
Profile loaded.
There you go. There's my gang ID. For future reference, if you ever want to find my treasures, there it is, right there. Copy that, save it somewhere. Ask me for it if you didn't get it.
Please come back
I'll
soon.
hide some treasure offline. Thank you, Blade. Thanks for the stream. Ah, yeah. I think that's a good time. Let's save it. Yeah. This is a fun game. I still feel like I haven't done all that much, but I think that's it. I think I'm in the game proper now. You really do just do whatever you want. And I say that about a lot of open world games, so no, don't take my word for it. Just, if you liked what you seen, then maybe the game's for you. And if you didn't, then there's other games. What I know is it's time to end it. Wait a minute, hold on. Well, first of all, I'm buff, but also this isn't the Friday music. This is the Friday music. Okay, everybody, we're gonna find somebody to raid soon. But if you ever have any fan art for the stream, like this wonderful bod right here, then feel free to send it to me and I'll put it up. Nothing today, as far as I can tell. Let me just double check. Yeah, nothing today. So we'll just end it. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. More Dragon Quest treasures next week. But about next week's schedule, I think I'm only gonna be able to stream 3 days next week. So I'm thinking one stream of River City Girls 2, one stream of Dragon Quest treasures, and one stream of random holiday games to really get y'all in the mood for the new year and the holidays. I'll think of more games to add to my list, but it'll be a day, that's for sure. Alright, okay, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live anytime I play this or any other game. And links to social media as well are in the chat right now. If you are coming on the raid, copy that message and we'll find somebody. But if you are going to sleep, I won't keep you any longer. Just have a good night, stay clucky, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye, everybody!